Well, howdy-o, what do you know, it is a rabbit of Scrubleed Academy. Yes, I took a break from PokéRogue for a little bit, but we are back in PokéRogue today. It is kind of the staple of my channel, so I like to intersperse it. I'm probably going to change things up so that my Wednesday streams are kind of like my test stream for a different game, and then PokéRogue I can do here and there on like the Monday, the Friday, so that it doesn't kind of go away, but it stretches it out a little more and keeps me more engaged in it. So maybe we'll try that out and see how it works. And that way I get to try out some of these, this massive library of games that I've gotten, mostly for free on stuff like Epic Games, but we won't say anything. We won't say anything. But I like to try out some of these other ones. I tried Little Nightmares 2 last time, and it was quite fun. I very much enjoy it. I might go back to it at some point, but I have a ton of games that I need to try out. So the Wednesdays are probably going to be my test day. Tentatively, I say. I'm not quite set on it, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, last time on PokéRogue, the last time we tried to do this, we had I believe it was an ice run where we just got completely bodied every time we tried to do it. This time, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go into challenge. I'm just going to start like planning out my mono Gen 1, Gen 2, something like that run, and we'll see where we go from there. And if people want to mention something that they want to do and they're here for it and it's all cool, then we'll do that instead. It's kind of just a really chill day and I'm cool with anything. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to plan out, I could plan out Gen 1, but I already know most of the mons in there, so it doesn't matter as much, in my opinion. I might want to try out to plan Gen 2, because that one is going to be a lot tougher than otherwise anticipated. So maybe we'll just go in there and we'll just see what we've got there, and just see what's available to us. Oh, and we also have, what is this, 5-6 runs we've had where we haven't had a Pokerusmon. That's kind of funny, actually. I have not seen one of those in so long. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to plan out who we want to bring along for this, because we have shinies to work with now, so that's a big thing. And also, somehow I got Hoppip as I got its ribbon. I don't understand how I did that. So I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to get rid of the ribbons so that we don't have to worry about them, because I don't want to beat the game with something I've already beaten it with once, which is unfortunate because Eevee's beaten the game and I really want to use Eevee, but we can't really play that one. So if I was going to plan out a Gen 2 run, the Qwilfish is a very solid option already, and the reason I say that is because of our Hisuian Qwilfish that was dominating. This one has the egg moves as well. So I think he's a really good consideration, and he doesn't share, like the Hisuian form and the regular one in this game, they don't share completion, so I can actually beat the game with this thing, and I wouldn't have to worry too much. Another option that I was considering for this one was right here. Feraligatr. I really like the idea of a Feraligatr. I might just go and do that route because we have so many moves for this thing and they're all really solid moves actually. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. If I was going to plan it, I think I'm going to start with this. I think I would start with this. I don't really want to take any of the Gen 1s that evolve into Gen 2s. So I'm just going to hold off on them. We'll just go straight and strictly to Gen 2 and see what we've got, because I know there's a ton of mons in here that aren't that great, and I'm going to try to hold to these. Now, Murkrow, oh, actually, before I do anything, I want to see, does Murkrow evolve? Actually, I could check it in the game. What am I talking about? I'll just check it over here. We'll check it over here. We'll see what we've got. I feel like it does. Honchkrow, yes, it totally does. And its stats are pretty solid. I don't know why it gets so much special attack, but its stats are pretty big, so that's not too bad. That might be an option. This thing right here, is it actually faster than Honchkrow? It's faster by like 20. That's kind of impressive. I didn't even expect that. Okay, so Murkrow's actually way faster. I just want to get things that I know evolve in Gen 2. That's the big thing. Because if I can figure out what evolves in Gen 2, like Skarmory. Hey Falcon, how's it going? I'm I'm just planning out a Gen 2 run. I'm not really committed to anything today, so it's a free day to do whatever we need to do. This is kind of my Friday stream today. I've got a big thing coming up tomorrow that I've got to get to, and I unfortunately can't push it aside, and it was very last moment. I love Miltank. I think that we're bringing Miltank. Like, look at him. He's just he's just a big chunky guy, and I love him. And he's got thick fat too, actually. I want to see what his stats are, actually. Okay, that's not bad. Wow, those are actually decent stats. I didn't think he had 100 speed. Maybe we'll bring him, actually, just for the sake of it. We'll bring him. I really want to bring Skarmory, but I can't afford it with the amount that we have. Maybe, actually. I could afford it. Milk Drink on him. Do I actually, is that an egg move, or does he just learn that? If he just learns that, that would be so amazing. And I feel like if anyone was going to, he's definitely going to. Actually, now that I think about it, Houndour is a really good option here. But the thing with Houndour that might make it better is just catching it out there because it's so easy. He learns it. Yeah, actually, I can check that. I forgot about that. Level up. Heal Bell, Milk Drink. Yeah, he just learns it. It's just awesome. Okay, never mind. That's great. Milk Drink is amazing. I feel like I want to bring Skarmory for this one too. Even though he's not amazing, he's still decent. And honestly, that defense is really good. So that's not a bad option. What would we take for our third one, just in case we had a third option here? We could bring along a shiny. It's not going to give us much luck. We really don't have good Gen 2 shinies, but it would give us a little bit here and there, you know? And also, Houndour is just an option, because Houndour is awesome. Houndoom is great. I think he can go Mega. I think the Gen challenges, the Gen 1, 2, 3, X challenges, I think they allow you to Mega Evolve or to G-Max anything. I don't think there's a problem there. But if there is, then I'll know it soon enough. I might just bring this guy for the first run, actually, though, just to get things going and to do some stuff this stream. And if this is the case, I can unlock Ball Fetches. Does this actually work with Master Ball? Do you know anything about that? Because if that works with Master Ball, that could be pretty decent. We could get 2 more and we could get that unlocked. I've never used Miltank either, so I have nothing to buy on it. And I have 12 on Totodile. That's kind of surprising. That's not too bad. I'll get the Houndour anyway, and I'll just see what we can buy. We'll just see what we can buy. What do we have for stats on this thing? Toggle IVs. Wow, okay. That's way higher than I thought it would be. That's not bad. Okay, in that case, I think maybe I just reduce its cost and grab a 1 cost somewhere. Like Igglybuff, I still haven't beaten the game with. That could give us our shiny. Easy. I think that would work. Now, actually, no, he'll go into Gen 1 Mons, so he doesn't actually evolve. So he's basically just there for the shiny luck. Smeargle. I'm amazed he's 1. Why is he 1 cost? Oh, wow. Okay, I think I can see why. That is like the worst stat pool I think I've ever seen. That's incredible. Oh, wow. Does he get anything good? He gets Technician, which is okay. Moody is unpredictable. Prankster, he's just not that great. Like, that's gonna have to be a carry right there. There's no way. I could bring one of these two to help carry them as well. That might not work. That might not hurt. It might work out. It might not hurt. And in this case, Prankster is priority, and this one is also Prankster. Oh, okay. That's fine. What I'll do is I'll go here. I'll use some candies. I don't even really want to buy an egg. I'm just gonna hold off, actually. I'm gonna hold off, and we're just gonna go in with this and just start playing at this point. We'll just see what we've got. So we'll just start doing some stuff. This challenge here, I might just keep for now. And in that case, this is classic. I never actually did a challenge mode with this, so I'm not even gonna bother with this one. I'm just gonna erase this poison run because we need to redo the whole thing. And I can buy some candies and stuff too. I know that the team is amazing, but I put it into classic and not challenge mode. So I kind of ruined it a little bit, but only a little. So we'll get rid of this one. It kind of sucks. We know we got to wave 190, and at least this way I can do the poison one again, because I do like the poison one. As much as it's been a struggle, it has been fun too. So I do enjoy it. Anyway, Totodile gets to come out here and do some stuff. I never set anything up. Ooh, I never set anything up. That's fine. Actually, you know what I can do is I can get those last 2 candies, and then I can just go back. I think that might work. So we'll get a Pokey, and I'll just get the 2 candies with Houndour. I think that's probably a good idea. And I got Fire Wrath. Like, this is going to be big. This is a massive move on a Houndour. And we'll just get Pokies and see if we can catch anything, because that might be helpful for later. I'm just going to throw one here because I don't think I have max stats, though I'm not getting anything out of that. Wow, okay. That's fine. More Pokies. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll just, we've already beaten the game with Fletch. I'm not too concerned. I'll just get rid of it. Easy. Rare candy, easy choice. Easy choice with the Houndour. Perfect. And I have Ember, which should bop this. Like, Houndour's pretty mean in this early starting part of the game. Fire Wrath will bop this. There we go. He's so good at this part of the game. Smog is so bad, though. Smog is like the worst move. Rare candy, perfect. Actually, I'm thinking about the lure. I'm thinking about it. How much do we need? Whoa, we're actually really close. I don't even think I need the lure. Because the candy's gonna give us 15 right off the bat. Like, it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna start bopping. I'm just gonna bop my way through until he gets that 35th candy, and we'll just get his passive. And I get EQ on this run, too. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. I'll give it to Milton. It doesn't really matter. We'll get rid of Growl. I don't think I'm gonna keep this run, but we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do what we need to do. I could have caught that Spinnerack just to get some more stats. Nugget, Pokey, doesn't matter really. Let's just get this. Just go through. Yeah, this is fine. Torchic would actually have been a real problem for our team too, so I'm not too concerned if I lose this run. Or if I redo this run, I should say. I'm not too concerned at all. And we get a Tortuga. That's kind of cool. Shore Up is a very nice egg move. At this point, just get the Pokies. Easy Pokey. We'll get these guys. I got 4 of those left. I'll just get rid of this, and I will knock off that. Because it should do some damage. It should do some big damage. Oh, it didn't do that much. Wow. All right, we'll do this. There we go. Because I'm dark, so it's actually going to get that stab, and it's a way more powerful move. Let's get more Pokies. Yeah, well, we'll stick around. We'll stick around. So, Bop. I just need to know if I get the 35th. I think I've already got it, but just in case I didn't, that would give us the last little bit. I'm pretty sure that was 35th candy. So let's go for it. We'll drop these, perfect, and I just want to see here, 35. All right, we're fine. We're just gonna restart. That's the whole plan today. We're just gonna restart, go back in, set everything up properly, and do it right. Challenge mode, we know we want Gen 2. We're gonna do this one. I could do a Nuzlocke too. That was another thing that was recommended. But these runs, as was mentioned in one of the previous streams, these runs I don't really want to do too much on when the people who suggest the stuff are offline. Because that kind of feels like I'm completing a thing and then they don't get to see it, you know? So I kind of want to do it this way. Anyway, I'm going to get the ball fetch. I don't think it matters that much, honestly. But we'll get it anyway. And Eevee can become... What can he become from this gen? Umbreon Espeon, right? I think that's what he becomes from this gen. That's fine. We have a lot of options, actually. Why did it unlock so many options? I don't think I had this many before. It's good, it's decent, but I didn't think we had that many. So our third one, what was that? Our third one was, for Ralligator? I think that was our third one. He's really good. Like, those moves are so good. I feel like we need to keep this guy on the team. He's just so nice. So we're going to do some stuff. We're going to set up some stuff. We've only got 3 Mons from Gen 2, and I'm going to have to really rack my brain for Gen 2 knowledge because I don't remember most of the Mons in this game for, like, the Gen 1, 2, 3, 4 stuff. I remember all Gen 1 stuff. Like, if I saw Gen 1, I'd immediately get it. But Gen 2 is going to be a problem. And I'm pretty sure this guy is a special attacker. Yeah, looks a little special attacker right there. Houndoom. We'll go as Mega. Yeah, it's totally special attack. It's totally special attack. That's massive. That's big. It's not a Mastiff, but it is massive. Manage, we'll go here. Leer can go for Fire Wrath. We'll put there. Ember. Actually, I'm gonna keep Ember there. I'm gonna put Thunderbolt and Moonblast. That way we have everything. We have all the type coverage. We just need Flamethrower and we're good. So that'll cover every base. So that's perfect right there. His Terra type, Dark Fire, I don't think it really matters. Like, we're not doing a monotype here, so it's actually a better option for us to just kind of go with the flow. Ability, we have Early Bird. Early Bird is twice as fast, who cares? Flash Fire is way better. Flash Fire is a way better ability. Okay, I'll take it. Thick Fat, I don't have anything else on this, so this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get. Tackle is actually fine in that slot too, weirdly enough. I'll manage his moves. I'll just put Knockoff here because it's a little bit better. It's a bit better move. Well, it's a totally better move than Growl. So I'll take it there. Manage moves on this thing. We're going to put... I think he only ever stays water, so we're going to put the water move up top. And Drain Punch is a really good one there. Thunderfang we're probably not keeping. It's not super great. And we'll just put D-Dance right there because that one we are definitely keeping. So at this point, we have Nature's up attack, down defense. Seems like it's going to be really good for him. It seems like it's going to be awesome. Let's check it out. Croco, Ferali, no Mega, but he should still have pretty zonky stats, so we should be good. I mean, his speed is a little low, but he's a really cool mon, and I like him. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with this. I think that's decent. We're gonna go with the Manage Nature, up attack, down special attack, Adamant, because we have it. So we might as well go with his best nature. This thing has Rash, which he doesn't even have extra natures. That's all we've got. Up special attack. And I'm pretty sure that's not his best. No, it's kind of his weakest. It's kind of his weakest. We'll go here. We'll go to... I can disable passive now. Cool. We'll go to natures. I want something that gives extra special attack. Modest is actually a really decent one. Modest is really decent. I just want to see here before I do anything. Whoopsie, moves. I want to check his moves. So that's special, 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 all special. Perfect. So we just need flamethrower. Modest is an excellent nature for this thing to have. I'm not sure what its speed actually turns out to be. Let's just say Houndoom. 95. Okay, so this is a decent speedy mon. This is not bad. And 115, it gets more when it goes mega too. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. I can't really afford to bring along any shinies, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Oh no, I want that back. I want that back. Oopsie. I meant to hit my key to continue. We'll just see. Everything's good. Gender, nature, perfect. I don't think there's any gender stuff in this entire generation, so we should be good. I'm gonna go right in. And we're gonna get rid of this one. We don't need that challenge. We've got what we need. This should be good. So we're gonna see if our D-Luck can manage it. As far as this Spinnerack, I'm just gonna bop it. Just get it out of here. We've got all these crazy moves now. I might as well just go for it. I kind of want the rare candy, but I'm going to start building up the Pokies because I might need those more later on. So we're going to do that. Miltank, I'm going to send out the Toto, I think, actually. Well, okay, so here's my thought. Houndour deals with fire. Hey, Falcon, you return. Yeah. Yeah, we just kind of, we got Miltank, yeah. We just kind of went through, got some candies, and we're starting again. So you're basically at the very beginning. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to Fiery Wrath. We had to set up all of our moves and stuff, too, which was a thing. I'll Drain Punch and see if I go first. Houndour might just bop them both. Wow. Houndour is amazing. Is it Gen 2? Yeah, we're doing a Gen 2. We're just kind of lax right now. We're doing basically just a simplistic stream. It's a nice way and a nice day to do it. So we'll go here, Ember, bop this. Yeah, I haven't really spent too much time with Gen 2, honestly, and I feel like I wanted to highlight a little bit of it. If I see something that is good that's Gen 2, you might have to point it out to me as well, because I kind of forget what a lot of Gen 2 mons are. Pain Split, Houndour can learn it. I don't really want that for him. He's got so much coverage, I don't really want that for him. I don't think he needs healing. I think we'll just get the Poke and we'll be done with it. So I know Spearow's Gen 1. We know this for a fact. I probably should have done something that was a little more useful, but that's fine. Memory Mush. Ooh, I don't think we have anything I need to remember because I think I've changed everything we needed. Yes, I did. So PowerPoint up, Poke. I'm going to get the PowerPoint and I'm going to add it to Fire Wrath because that's a really good move and it hits both mons. So it's actually a decent move. Gonna be a bit lost with who we could catch. Yeah, hopefully we just find somebody and I just remember. I know that there's like Spinnerack and stuff like that I could catch. I'm not convinced they're that good, but we could get one just in case later on. You know, just in case we don't find anything. There's probably like, we don't have to go to a specific area because they'll spawn in a bunch of different ones. So actually it's gonna be a lot easier to try and find mons for this team. Got the map, perfect. Purloin is 100% not a Gen 2. I could body this thing, but I'll try to catch it. Because I feel like I don't have that many of these. Yeah, I didn't even have that nature, so that's fine. So I got a new nature. A Bulldoze. Ooh, Miltank could use that, actually. Miltank could really use that. And I think that's the best option we have here. So we're going to teach him the Bulldoze. We'll get rid of Growl, because it's garbage. Rat, I know, is Gen 1. T-Bolt. I love that I have T-Bolt on the Houndour. I don't like that it didn't kill, but I love that I have it. This is so cool. We don't need Smog. More Pokies, that's fine. We can catch more stuff. Oshawott. Ooh, this is gonna be... Well, we got Thunderbolt, so we can deal with this thing, actually. Houndour is faster than that, and we can deal with it. This thing, I'm just gonna Fire Wrath. Just get it out of here. We have special moves on this, so I'm not too afraid of static or anything like that. So we're actually okay. It's not too shabby. IV scanner, that is a perfect item to bring along. Wow. That's decent. More rats. I'm not too concerned about the rats, by the way. The rat I've got maximized stats on. I've got all his unlocks. There's nothing on the rat that I would need, so I didn't even bother. We're gonna eat the rogue. Wurmple, that's Gen 3. Not any better. That's fine. We'll just bop it. Get him out of here. Houndour can do the work, and we got level 10, which is decent. Now, I'm trying to level Houndour and Croc, or rather Totodile, because I want to have a counter to the things that will hurt Houndour. So that's at least a thing. Use Ivy Scanner on Wild. That's a Gen 3 as well, so I'm not too concerned there. Fiery should just bop it. Fire Wrath is such a monstrous move. Like, it's insane. Great Ball. More catching items. Perfect. Fletchling, definitely not Gen 2. Definitely not Gen 2. 100% not Gen 2. I know that one's way later. I'm fine with more Pokies. Lechonk, I'm gonna say definitely not Gen 2. We'll just Moonblast it, do some damage. I'm surprised it took that hit. That's a big hit, actually. That was a decent hit on it. But more catching items. Now, I'm concerned already that we might not be finding stuff. Maybe I go for the lure. Because I could get, I'm in nighttime, I think. Is it this one? I might have to go in here. Perfect, it is this one. Yes, so it's night. Yeah, you can tell from this little symbol here. So if you didn't know that, I found that out more recently. You can actually tell if it's night or day, which is really cool. We're gonna Fire Wrath. We're just gonna bop this. It's too powerful a move. Like, it's 90 base power and it's stab. At this point, I got enough catching stuff. I'm gonna go Super Lures and try to catch some stuff. Abra, I would love to bring that along. It's not better than what I have, though. So I'm just gonna bop it. I'm just gonna bop it, and we'll Drain Punch that just to get the little bit off of it that we can, if it doesn't die immediately. So that's not too bad. Roar, don't need it. We're good. Totodile Bite, that is actually... It's not as good as Thunderfang, though. And we already have a Dark type, so I'm not gonna take it. I think this is better. I think this is better. I know Water Gun's not that good a move. I probably could have gotten rid of that, but it's okay. Fairy Feather is only good for the Houndour, but it would be a decent item. I'm gonna take it, because I know I'm keeping that fairy move. All right, so Poochie and Pika. Poochie's Gen 3, though, because I remember catching that in Emerald. So that's actually not one for us. I'm gonna Moonblast the Poochie out of existence, and we'll just send out the Miltank, just to take that hit. He hit the Houndour anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna try to catch that Pika, because it's got better stats than what I have. There we go, perfect, easy, easy. A little bit better, but the speed is its best stat, so it's actually pretty decent to catch. So we'll go with that. Protein is attack, that's gonna be Miltank, I bet. Lure, Pokeball, I don't think there's anything I really care about. I'm gonna get a potion, actually. Because Houndour is kind of carrying the stable, and we can't risk him going down. And I'm wondering about between Miltank and Toto. Which one is a stronger attacker? I feel like Toto is, but if this is faster, this could take more advantage of it. It's 100 base speed. Yeah, this is faster. I'm gonna give this to the Miltank. It might be a bad idea, but I'm thinking it's gonna be probably doable at least. So we'll keep these in. This is fine. We will, T-Bolt is good against this, and we can roll out that actually. What am I talking about? I can Moonblast. I can Moonblast the Poochie and roll out this thing. That should do the damage. Like, Miltank is really, really strong. So we should have what we need. I know the Defense Curl does normally boost rollout, but I don't know if it does in this game. I don't know if it does in this game. I feel like that's the partial implement thing. Like, it's not quite there. So Great Ball, that's fine. I'm gonna get another lure, and we're just gonna start building up some of these mons, because we haven't found anything other than a Spinnerack, and I'm trying to be a little selective. I could bring the Crobat. We proved he's a monster. However, I've already beaten the game with him, and I don't really wanna. I don't really wanna. So we're just gonna bop him. We're just gonna bop him, and we'll bulldoze. Ooh, that hits everybody. I forgot about that. I'll Fire Wrath. I'll Fire Wrath, and I will knock off on this thing just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the Pikachu and hopefully not get static. Oh, never mind, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, he paralyzed me anyway. Perfect, that's fine. So Memory Mush, Quick Claw. Quick Claw is perfect on the Toto probably, because he's the slowest mon on my team. Poochie, Lechonk, nothing concerning. Those stats are terrible. I'll just Moonblast and I will knock off just on this thing. Sure, might get rid of the berry, which would be nice. Actually, I think knockoff always gets rid of the berry, doesn't it? Bite is not as good as what is it? Oh my goodness, not Moonblast, Fire Wrath. Bite is not as good. Yeah, he's gonna do that, so then we just get rid of him. Not a problem. Miltank's been stunned the whole time anyway. I'm gonna rare candy. I'm gonna get Houndoom to the, or Houndour to level 17, and we'll probably get Totodile. Doesn't matter actually, we're fine. We can Moonblast into Oblivion. This thing can't live. There's no way. So nothing very useful there. Now, here's my question. What do we need on the team? I don't think we need Lake, because we've got a lot of that coverage already. Grassy Field might be helpful to us, because now we're thinking about types. We're not actually thinking about, like, a specific type, which mons out of that type are good. So I'm not too concerned about that. We're thinking about individual types. Metro could be really decent too, but I don't know what would be there that would be in Gen 2. That's so concerning. I'm not sure. It's between these two, and I feel like it's still Grassy Field. Just check out Grassy Field, see what we've got. Let's just see what we got. It doesn't hurt anything. Are pants required for the stream? They are optional. However, mentioning whether or not you have them on, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. No, I think we're good. You do you. But yeah, generally, we're doing a Gen 2 run, by the way, in case you haven't been here the whole time. And I kind of forget what's in Gen 2, so there is that. So we'll see what happens here. Toto's a horrible mon in this whole area. We'll just get rid of Cottony, because I guarantee he's not Gen 2, and we'll just knock off, and if it doesn't kill Cherubi, maybe I'll catch it. Gen 2, your favorite? I like Gen 2, I just kind of forget what all of the mons are in it. Very small gen, yeah, it was like, what, 100 and maybe 101 mons? It was not that big. It was a very small, I don't even think it was 100 actually. I feel like it probably wasn't. I also feel like Cherubi is definitely not Gen 1, but we'll catch him anyway, just because I wanted something new. Crobat's in Gen 2. The problem with Crobat is I've already beaten the game with him. I love Crobat so much. He's probably, he and Houndoom are probably my two favorite Gen 2 mons. And I beat the game with him already, and he basically carried the entire flying run. So I totally agree that he is amazing, but I can't do it again. Yeah, it sucks. It's the worst. It makes me feel so bad about it, because I want to play just Crobat and solo it. And I feel like he could too. Like, he's really good. Houndoom is amazing though. Yeah, Houndoom can actually carry a lot of the damage, so it's not too bad, and he's very fast. I don't know. I don't know if you've played this game enough to know what these different gens are. I definitely haven't, but can you go Mega on mons that didn't have a Mega in that gen? Because if I could get Mega Houndoom, that would be just an insanity. Espeon and Umbreon are Gen 2, but I've already beaten the game with Eevee. That's the problem. Eevee's my favorite. Well, Eevee evolves into Jolteon, which is my favorite mon in the whole game. But yeah, once again, I'm trying to beat the game with every individual mon, and there's not a lot of Gen 2 mons that are super great. It's kind of bad. Hoppip, I feel like Hoppip is Gen 2 though. I think you can check, can't you? Yes, you can. Oh, we could get a Hoppip. It's not great, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, Eevee's so good. He was literally my first one. Jolteon's your favorite evolution? Yes, Jolteon's cry is amazing. Jolteon's just the stance is incredible. Like, Jolteon in general is an awesome mon. I know that he doesn't get much type coverage, but it's okay because he's so cool. So we did the damage, that's fine. I'm gonna catch this thing at least so we have a fourth mon. We have a Pikachu on the team, which I don't really care all that much about. Actually, I'm just gonna see if they have items, and then I'm gonna knock them out. So I'm gonna see here. I don't think you can see which gens they are on this screen, which kind of sucks, but I can tell by the number actually, that's fine. Jolteon's Gen 1 cry is my notification sound on my phone. Really? That's awesome. I need to get that actually, I need to get that because I'm just tired of hearing just the generic like jingle that you get on the phone. I think I need to get the Jolteon cry. And then of course prove how much of a nerd I really am by just like having a Pokemon image or something on there as well. All these guys are terrible. We don't need any of them. They're not in Gen 2. We can drop every single one of them. And that way they don't just distract from, you know, the other mons, the important ones. But it's going to be easy to catch this Hoppip. It's going to be easy. Yeah, these things are super easy to catch. Those stats are actually not bad because I'm almost certain this is a special attacker. So not too bad. Stomp is way better than Tackle. So we're going to take that. And Miltank is fast too. Like, Miltank is 100 base. I'm curious, does Pikachu count? Technically, Pichu counts. Pichu does count for this run. Pikachu does not, I don't think. I don't think you can play it because it was Gen 1. That's the big thing. But then again, I don't know how the gens interact because a lot of the evolutions for these mons are either in previous gens or in future gens. So I'm not sure how they all interact. So hopefully it does work. I'm just wrong, but I don't think so, yeah. I don't think it would, just because when we were doing our type-only runs, you could bring along a Mon that was of a different type normally. Like, say you were doing a dragon run and you wanted a Kingdra, you could bring a Horsey, but you had to bring a real dragon in your first slot, and you couldn't use the Horsey until it became a Kingdra. Have you tried switching into Pikachu? You know what? Maybe we'll just test that out just at some point. I'm sure there's another Pikachu around here. But that's kind of where my logic is coming from. Nugget, I think we can actually just... Maybe... We don't even need a potion, actually. I don't really even think Hoppip needs it, because Hoppip is bad. I need Jump Pluff to actually be good. I think I'll just get the Nugget and just be done with it. And we could have a better Hoppip. Which this is not a bad option, but I don't think it's better. I don't think it's better. I think we're fine with what we got. Totodile? Yeah, Totodile's awesome. You have to bring Totodile. Look at it. He looks so awesome. Look at this little avatar. He's just a little tiny crocodile. I love him. I love this guy, and he evolves into a monster, too. Like, I love Feraligatr. I have this sort of, like, hidden passion for this thing, because I never had a Gen 2 game when Gen 2's games came out, so I never really got to play Feraligatr at the time. That looks like an amazing Hoppip. I just gotta see there, actually. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, they did pretty decent work on the sprite there. That's not bad at all. Now, mind you, my current Hoppip is... this one is okay. I think my other one is better. I think my other one is actually a better Mon. I'm gonna get rid of this. We can do a comparison. We can do a comparison. We'll see what happens. So we'll knock that off. We'll catch this because I got so many catching items. You meant the IVs? Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah, I put it together after the fact. Don't worry. Yeah, I think so. Now that I'm looking at it, actually, maybe it might have been a better option to catch. We'll check them out and we'll see which one's better. For now, at least we got 5 Mons, so there's something. At this point, Ultra Ball, fine. I'm not too concerned about keeping the Miltank out, so if things were... We got another Hoppip. This one is not as great because it's not special. Like, the special attack is, I think, what the big thing in this one is. The Hoppip spread is just the one from 3rd gen. Yeah, I figured that they would take the ones from later gens. Like, the earlier gen ones, they looked 8-bit because they were, you know? So, it makes sense. And Cottony, I forget which this one is even from. Gen 5, yeah. Cottony's, he's kind of fun, but he'd be terrible in this game because of all the dragon flying hybrids. So they can just still hit him, and Grass is just not super great at type. Like, I love the moveset. The moveset makes Grass amazing. At this point, I will just do that. It's a sweeper, so attack and speed are super important. Yeah, I feel like that's the big thing. And of course, I was paralyzed, which sucks. Can I roll out on this thing? That did a little. Mega Drain, that's fine. He splashed, which is perfect. I could catch a 3rd Hoppip. I could have a team of Hoppips. At the very least, I would have Mons. That would be a thing. You know what? Sure, they're pretty easy to catch. These things are super easy to catch. Don't forget to heal here. I definitely have to, yeah. I have to get rid of that paralysis. Give me a full heal. Oh, it's a Nugget, though. That's worth a full heal. It's basically the same. I'll take a full heal, because our Houndour is the most important. Miltank probably can take the full on that. And, Nugget. There we go. Easy. We should be okay, because I actually got a Thunderbolt. So I can do some damage to this thing. And paralyzed it. Oh, and he kills me in one shot. Wow. Okay. Well, Miltank outspeed, so that's fine. We at least kept this thing high enough that it can deal with his team. Probably. Klefki, I can bulldoze. I mean, that's big damage. This thing doesn't hit the Miltank hard, so I'm good. That was his special Mon, I guess, because he's got the bird now. And the bird's not going to be a problem. And I can get Heal Bell. Now, I know that rollout is kind of a thing, but it's not really that big a deal, I don't think. I think Stomp is going to do more damage for the first couple times, just because of the stab. So Heal Bell is a really good option to have. I want Heal Bell. Just for later. I'm planning for later. And we got Synthesis. We're going to get like 3 Synthesizes. Fairy Wind, Poison Powder's terrible. We'll get rid of that. It's not useful for much of anything in this game. Like, if the final boss wasn't poison type, it would be awesome. But unfortunately is, so it's not. Anyway, we get rid of that. That was super easy. More Synthesis. So we're gonna have to check out which one is the best one, because I'm gonna have too many of these learning the exact same moves. Eviolite, Great Ball, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna check my team and see which one is the best. So we'll check out all of their stats. So this one is 29 special attack, which is really decent. But this one had more speed and a little less special attack. This one might be the better one of the two. I did a corrosion run. Wave 200 was easy. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I love the corrosion ability. It really allows poison to kind of stick. But yeah, so wave 200, yeah. In terms of my runs, I feel like Dragon was probably the easiest for obvious reasons. But I think there was one that was actually even easier, maybe. I've done a few of these ones, so I'm not sure which one was the easiest one, but I feel like Dragon was really up there. Like, I didn't do anything. This guy can go. I think he's bad. This one might be the best because he has more speed, and I think that's what we need, because the extra 9 IVs in speed kind of beat the extra 6 in special attack. Just use Toxic on him and he just lost. Yeah, it's so overpowered against him. Yeah, there are certain abilities, like what I tend to do on my ground run, all I did was just ruin his accuracy, and then he couldn't hit me and I just hit him until he died. So it was just one of those things. I will-o-wisp him as well a couple of times, and that did the work. Like, you can do that. You basically just use overtime damage or like leech seed chip effects, and it eats so much of his HP. High special attack is important, but you have to be going fast enough to get him moving. Yeah, I don't think he's an amazing defensive mon. We're just gonna check out his absolute best, and actually, wow, that defense is pretty decent. It's not bad. I didn't know Jump Pluff got 110, but I knew it was pretty fast. Now, the extra Spatak, that feels like it's gonna be a problem. Do we use growth on that, or is there something that this thing gets? Because that's another thing. Memento, I'm not sure if there's a thing that this thing gets. Maybe it's just a Leech Seeder, honestly. Because it doesn't seem to be a very good special attacker. It's just generally very fast. That's fine, though. We'll deal with it when it comes around. I could revive. I don't really have a lot of money. He has balanced attack and special attack, didn't know that. Yeah, I thought he was a little bit more special attack as well. So actually either one would work, but I think the middle one is still better because it has higher speed, and that's his best stat by far. So yeah. Maybe PowerPoint up. Maybe I get those for the Houndour and let Miltank kind of do some work for now, because I'm pretty sure he can sweep through any couple of things. I have a Skiploom here. Ooh, that's not too bad. Very good speed and best special attack. I think I'm taking this one. I think that's a decent mon right there. We'll go ahead, we'll get rid of this thing. I'll just T-Fang, sure, that'll work. It's not gonna do that much damage to me. Like, Miltank's a monster. There's no way. And I'll just throw a Pokey. They're pretty easy to catch. So we got maximized special attack on that one and really decent speed. This one's gonna keep on the party, and I think the rest can probably go. I mean, the moves that I'm losing aren't that big a deal. I'm gonna get rid of this one because I know I got better now. So not too shabby. And I think I need to heal this thing up. Miltank can do the work of carrying the stable for now, but it needs to be healthy. And funny enough, the poison is not actually that big a deal for him. So that's pretty decent. We will actually get the Lumberry and just get rid of that. That's fine. And we got this whole route is just Hoppips. You could plan Sunny Day. Yes, that is also a thing. I guess I should have scanned that one actually, just for the sake of it. Here, we'll just stomp this and I will Thunderfang and I'll catch that. That's fine. Helps Houndoom too. Yeah, Sunny Day would actually be pretty decent on this team. The only one it hurts is Toto. But even then, I've got so much type coverage with him, he could actually do some stuff. So it's not the worst thing in the world. And honestly, I don't think I have a good water move. Wow, that was surprisingly high damage from a little Hoppip. We'll throw this. Easy, easy. Okay, it's pretty balanced across the board, honestly. I kind of like the other one, though. I think we're good. I'll keep the other one. Really decent, though. Sunny Day, perfect. Ah, there we go. I could just learn it right now, considering that these rewards are not that great. And that way I can get the Skiploom out there doing the Sunny Days to help out everybody. That's not too bad. I don't know, do I need to heal this thing? Actually, I will need to heal it in a bit because I'm on the 30 cycle. So I'm going to teach this thing Sunny Day if it doesn't have it, which doesn't look like any of them do. They probably learn it though, right? Let's just see here. I'm almost certain these things do. No, they don't. I think Houndoom learns it naturally too. I gotta check that out. Oh, I'm checking out everybody. He probably does. Like, there's no way, right? He doesn't either. He learns Nasty Plot naturally, which is a monstrous move on a Houndoom, though. That's incredible. And he gets Flamethrower just for the sake of it. Inferno is a little inaccurate, but I love the move. I love the 50 accuracy ones because they always do good damage if they can hit. But I'm going to teach this to the Skip. I think that's probably the best one to learn it because I'm fast enough to always get it up. So, that's terrible. I'm fast enough to always get it going. Bullet Seed or Absorb? I feel like Bullet Seed's probably... actually, no, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get rid of Absorb. Absorb's pretty terrible. We'll just get Mega Drain and Giga Drain in Bullet Seed's place. Growth is crazy after you get Sunny Day out too. Yeah, I bet you it would be. I bet you it would be decent. I'm confident in my calculations and analyses. So I've never actually seen this School Kick because I never go down the grassy field route. So that's fun. We'll just Stomp. Big damage. I'm hoping no Effect Spore. Just hoping for it. Hoppip evolving. Okay, we're gonna get a lot of evolutions. I'm keeping them around just because I don't have any Gen 2s just yet. Like all I found is Hoppip on this route. Shroomish, yeah. Shroomish is awesome. I love Breloom. He's so cool. I know he's not like the highest stats, but he's so fun. I could catch a Teddy Ursa too. I know that's Gen 2. Teddy Ursa, Ursa Ring. I don't know if you can evolve it into Ursa Luna. I bet you can't. But Ursa Ring's not bad. Like, it's not a bad option. I don't even know if the lures are really worth it at this point, but we'll take them. Combee's definitely not. Yeah, that's Gen 4. I knew that. And Cherubi, I knew that as well, so that's fine. We can just leave these two out. Croconaw can do some work. I'll just bop this. And we'll T-Fang the Combee. Breloom is a Metamon. Oh yeah, I don't know how good it actually is. I know that it's decent, but I feel like its typing holds it back a lot. X attack. I feel like that's a good option at this point. So we'll go with that. I think maybe I can do this without the... Maybe I can do this with the Houndour because Miltank is such a monster. That might be a thing. Breloom carries me if I'm struggling. I gotta check it out again, because I feel like Breloom is good, but not the best, especially in a game that goes up to level 200. So that's kind of one of those things. That's what I'm thinking. It's just an opinion, though. I'm not entirely sure if Breloom is actually a god, because I've never brought it that high. Its coverage is wild, plus it's immune to all status effects. Is it really? I feel like you can hit poison on that thing pretty easily. I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to check into that one. Do I even bother healing? I'll heal the Skiploom, this one, because I think the middle one's the one we want to keep. And I kind of don't want to use the Revive just because of how much money it costs. It has Poison Heal. I'm assuming that's a passive at that point, right? Because I know it gets Effect Spore as an ability, and I don't know what the other one is, actually. It might have Poison Heal. But if you get everything on it, then yeah, a lot of Mons are really, really good in this game. Which also adds the Toxic Orb to the drop pool, yes. And I feel like the Toxic Orb just becomes leftovers at that point. Now, one of the things that I've always wondered, I don't know if you remember the Garbodor event. Poison Heal is its ability? Oh, really? So that's the other one. Because I know it gets Effect Spore normally. Okay, that's fine. Then I don't know what its passive is. But yeah, Poison could be decent. That means you do have to worry about Burn at that point, because that's another one that can hit it. I'll just Stomp. I'll just Stomp my way through. I'm surprised Tangle is faster. It's gotta be something, like its nature has gotta be faster Chlorophyll or something like that. Faster in sunlight. Ice Fang. Ice Fang is probably more universally useful than Thunder Fang, because Thunder Fang hits water types, but I can hit water types as Drain Punch too, so I'm fine with that. And I've already got a good electric move on my fire type, weirdly enough. Weirdly enough, I've got so much coverage on this entire team. This is so good. I actually don't know which one. I kind of want this thing though, because I want to be able to deal with dragon types with a D-Dance setup. So I'm going to do this. I don't have anything to deal with dragon types just yet. So we'll do that. And another Skiploom. We got all the Skiplooms. Every Skiploom. That's decent. Leech Seed. This is fine, I guess, right? Actually, I'm gonna drop Leech Seed for now, because even Sleep Powder's probably better until the boss fight. We'll learn it back at the boss. That's what I tend to do with that. And it never seems to go wrong. Stomp, easy. Bellsprout's gone. Easy, easy, easy. Bellossom probably outspeeds me. Oh, really? Oh, this is gonna kill, though. There's no way. Well, it's a good thing Croconaw got that move. I don't think I use him yet. I think I get Skiploom out there because this thing can't touch a Skiploom. And we can't do much to it, but I can Bullet Seed and just outlast it for a while. So, a long fight, but this should work. And honestly, we're only doing like 1 damage anyway, so if he keeps hitting us with that, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be over. It's super easy. It couldn't touch us. Perfect. Skiploom did the work. Easy, easy, easy. Just cheese it out. So yeah, that's another Skiploom. Another Skiploom. Oh my goodness. Some mons to look out for: Gen 2, Slow King, Steelix, Scizor, Kingdra. I love Kingdra. I love Scizor. Yes. And Steelix is awesome as well. I didn't want to bring the Onix just because I didn't want to have that slot taken up, but I want a Steelix. And I think he's pretty... I feel like he's actually kind of rare, honestly. I don't feel like I see him that much. I know I see Slowpoke a lot. Donphan would be decent. Blissey would be amazing. Larvitar. Do I actually have the run with T-Tar yet? I might have beaten the run with T-Tar. If I didn't, I might reserve it for the rock run. And of course the legendaries. Yeah, if I catch a legendary, I've got a rule for myself. If I catch a legendary along the way that is something I can use, I'll use it. But if I don't, I can't start with one. That's my personal rule. Because I feel like legendaries make the challenge a little too easy. But totally Scizor, Kingdra would be amazing additions. They would take up the other 2 slots, no question. Fomantis is way higher than Gen 2. And Ninetales is not even close to a Gen 1 mon, so that's unfortunate. So I'm going to send Skiploom home. Houndour is perfect. Croc is fine, I guess. And, I mean, I can just deal with this thing. I can just deal with that and just get it out of the way. Incinerate, that's fine. Have fun with that. So I actually get a boost to my special from that. He's got Flash Fire too, though. You might... Oh, Mareep! Yes, that's another one! Mareep will be amazing! Is it still sunny? No, it's rainy. Perfect. Water gun will be a little better. That'll be decent. It's not going to do too much, but it's going to do something. If he doesn't quick attack again, that'll be nice. Croconax fast? It doesn't matter. Perfect. Actually, I think it would. I think priority still moves first. So Incinerate is better than Ember. We're just going to get rid of that. Croconac, can I get Flail? I was hoping for a water move, but Flail is not. I don't really need Flail. I think I've got too much great coverage. Mega Drain, probably better than Bullet Seed. Yeah, and this is the one I want to keep because it's got the Sunny Day. So I think this is perfect. So we'll see what's in the tall grass here. I could get a free potion there. They're not that pricey though, so I'm just gonna buy one and get the Pokies. Get more Pokies. Breeders are weird because they give you a lot of XP, but they're not actually worth a lot of money. Okay, if it's raining, Fire Wrath is the better one. Mantike, that's fine. I should outspeed this. There we go. Yeah, Houndour is not super fast, but Houndoom is really fast. 95 base and then 115 with the Mega. Headbutt. Is that just Stomp, but better? Yeah, it's Stomp, but better. It has a few less power points, but it's a little bit more powerful and both flinch, so that's fine. So it's just basically the better version. At this point, I'll just Fire Wrath. That should do the damage. I'm pretty sure that anything would kill that Pichu, but Fire Wrath does it too. Same deal, yeah. It's just my biggest move. Wow, that was impressive. All right, never mind. We're gonna go here. Miltank can eat those up. There we go, so much better. So much better, and I can flinch, and I get stab on normal moves. And I get the Houndoom, which is nice. This is so much easier. This will make things so much better for the Houndoom being out there, because he's so much faster. I can rely on that a lot more. And Smoochum, I can just knock that off. I can just get rid of that thing. Easy, easy, easy. And I have Thick Fat on Miltank. This is gonna be interesting. All right. I'm pretty sure I can do the damage necessary, so I'm just gonna hit him. Yeah, there we go, fine. I didn't want him to take Miltank because that's my best and strongest mon probably, even with the Houndoom there. Probably still my best mon, but this is fine. I'm gonna go over here to, which is our Skiploom. I don't remember. I think the highest level one is, I just wanna see what it can learn. Nothing that I really care about. Fairy Wind is not really that great actually, never mind. I think we're good. I think we're good. T-Fang, yeah, we got rid of that intentionally. I think Houndoom may be able to learn some other stuff. Yeah, Nasty Plot. He learns that normally, I think, so I might keep that and just hold on to that. But that's still really decent as an option. Just out of curiosity, can I learn that now? Oh, he learns it at 1? So he doesn't get it anymore. So I would have had to, okay, so Nasty Plot has to be gotten now. Perfect. That's a decent one at least. We can do that now. I'm gonna get Nasty because Nasty's amazing. We're gonna have to get rid of a little bit of this type coverage to get it. Moonblast might go. What is it good against? It's good against fighting. Actually, it's good against fighting, which is something he's weak to. So he can counter his own weakness. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know if I want to take the Nasty. I feel like it's still the better option, honestly. Maybe T-Bolt. T-Bolt's good against water. We can hit him with a Nasty Plot Moonblast, though, and still deal damage, or a Fire Wrath. Most of this should be going down. These are the two that I'm kind of struggling with, honestly. May also lower the special attack. Yeah, Moonblast is a little more powerful. I think this is still better because I need something to deal with dragons, but I don't think this guy outspeeds. That's the biggest issue. I don't think he outspeeds the Ray. I think the Ray is actually way faster. And if that's the case, wow, this is actually tough. I don't know which one I got. I'm not getting rid of these two. I think these two are kind of critical for our team. This hits grass, this hits flying, or not grass, it hits water, it hits flying. If I get him a Reap, then I can cover that. So actually, I'm just going to hold out for an electric type. I think that the Nasty is better, and I think, honestly, we're going to have more use with the Moonblast. So I'm going to try that. So this thing here, I'm going to go to the Houndoom, actually. I'm going to hope that it boosts me. Let's Fire Wrath it. That's fine. Confuse Ray. Ah, that's terrible. Nasty is core. Yeah, we had to have Nasty. It was essential. I just didn't know what I wanted to get rid of between those two, but I think Moonblast will do more work for us in the long run. In the early game, it's probably not going to be as good. I'll just Fire Wrath. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't going to wait for the boost because 35 is a guaranteed criminal fight, so I'm not too concerned about that. Beat Up would be so much better if he was a physical attacker, but that's okay. It's fine. Skiploom, I'm not too concerned about the other Skiplooms, honestly. I'm going to throw them aside. We don't need as many Skiplooms as we have. Moonblast is an epic move. Moonblast is so good. Moonblast is awesome. We had to keep it. Like, I was thinking, like, what would this Thunderbolt be useful for? But it's not good enough in enough situations. Like, Moonblast is just better. So I feel like this is the better option. And we still have a counter to one of his weaknesses, even though we got rid of the water counter. But I'll just have something that counters water, so it works out. Great Ball, Candy... I think, honestly, just heal up, probably. No, actually, I'm going to wait up one more. I'm going to wait up one more. Fomantis is Gen... Yeah, never mind, I checked that one. This is Gen 3, a new Ninjask. So that's fine. They're pretty common. Croc can go back for the Miltank, because, honestly, the Miltank's probably going to do more of the work in this round. Moonblast... I mean, Incinerate is better, but the rain is reducing it. That's the biggest problem. Moonblast is probably just a better option, and Ninjask is kind of bad. So I'm going to get rid of the Fomantis just in case. So that's perfect. That thing's gone. And now Headbutt. Oh, that thing's gone. Perfect. Easy, easy, easy. I know that could have done a bug move to me, but I know that he doesn't learn anything useful until like 50. So I wasn't that concerned. So we got a Skiploom into a Jump Pluff. That's decent. Not too shabby. And, okay, HP up, definitely the one. Super Pont, easy choice. I mean, we need 50 and we get 50, so that's perfect. Who is my highest HP Mon, actually? I'm just going to check his Mega. That would be 75. I'm pretty sure that's not higher than Miltank's. Let's check the Miltank. Base stats, 95. Wow. You're also Fire type, not actually weak to Bug. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. The Bug one will be neutral. Hey, Desertum, how you doing? Yeah, we're just doing a Gen 2 run. You weren't on at the time, but if we fail this, we'll go and do your run. I haven't forgotten about it. You're going to have to remind me of the Mons, but I haven't forgotten. But yes, absolutely. I would basically be neutral. He could do some neutral damage. The grass type wouldn't touch the Houndoom, but I feel like the grass type still had more usefulness. Like it could cause status effects and stuff that would be annoying, and that would probably do more damage. Oops, meeting time. Oh, well, good luck in your meeting. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You mentioned, Desertum, that you wanted to do a, what was that? The run with those 3 Mons, and I forget which Mons they were. And I need to remember them, but I need to go back in the chat history and figure that out. I'm going to give this to this because that's my highest HP Mon. But you mentioned you wanted me to do a run with 3 Mons, and I forget what they are. And that's a thing. Bro just, oh, live on stream? Oh, no. I know them by heart. Oh, okay, perfect. Excellent. So what do? The Geodude's probably going to be an issue. Fire Wrath might do the damage, but I know I outspeed him. So Knockoff will do the damage. That's fine. It'll be unfortunate if the Arbok does poison and gets one of those poison effects to stick. Miltank's already been poisoned twice, but that's fine. That doesn't poison. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Easy. So we might just go ahead and do that. This is kind of just a laid back stream. It's replacing my Friday stream because I've got some big important event that I've got to get to. So I can't do it tomorrow. So I figured I'd just do the stream today, and that way I would still get the 3 done in the week, and then I could go do that, you know? Firefang, probably a bad idea, actually, because Houndoom is a better special attacker than an attacker. But Zen Headbutt is not a bad option. Bulldoze is decent, it really is. I think I need a ground type. What are the best Gen 2 ground types in the game? I don't remember like any of them. So, because you don't get ground type with Ursaring until you get to Ursaluna. So I don't even get to use that one. So that's a problem. Dino, Durant, Genesect, Reshiram, and Dynamax Garbodor. Bulldoze goes, I think. Yeah, I feel like it's the worst because Zen Headbutt's not bad. What does that hit? That hits, it hits poison types, which actually Bulldoze hits. And it hits, what is Psychic? Fighting. And we kind of have a counter to fighting, but that's fine. Bulldoze is still not better. I think that's still okay. Because then Headbutt should be a flinch chance too. Rarer Candy, I feel like that's the best option there. I don't need to heal anything. I think we're just good. We'll just get more of this. Vulpix is Gen 1, which unfortunate because I'd like to bring a Vulpix, but it's okay. We'll Fire Wrath it. Get it out of here. Houndoom's too powerful. I don't even need to boost. Houndoom is not powerful. They're not powerful enough to resist Houndoom's power. That's what it is. PowerPoint up, or I'll get this. I'll get my last Fiery Wrath because I use that all the time. So I'm going to use it. As you can see from the 5 out of 14. So we got a special coupon. In this one, vitamins I know are distinctly the best just because you guarantee get something that you could use. But I think we just maybe try for a TM. What will we need for that? Croconaw needs a really good water move. Miltank could use a better normal move, like Return or something. TM we ball? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just go TM and see what happens. Brick Break. That's actually not a bad option. Hidden Power, that could be anything. I can check and see what Hidden Power is on each of them. So I can check that out. We'll go here. Yeah, see what this is? So it's Grass Hidden Power. We don't want it. And we go right back here. So we can check Hidden Power on every single one and just see what it is. I'm so glad I figured this out. So this will be Hidden Power Water. It's not a bad option. It's not great though because it's special, so it would have to be on a special mon, honestly. And Croc is not a special, so it would have to be Jump Pluff. And let's just see what it would be on the jump, just out of curiosity. It would be Electric. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like the Hidden Power, it's so cool. I still think Brick Break is the better option, honestly though. And that way, weirdly enough, we could put this on the Miltank, and then the Miltank could hit super effectively on normal types, which is so weird, but awesome. Other than that, Frustration is, what is this? Oh yeah, the less the user likes the trainer. So if I just kill off a mon constantly, I can get some big mileage out of that, actually. I don't like Frustration nearly as much as Return. I kind of wish Frustration had something else going for it. But what do we have on the Miltank? We have Knockoff. Fighting is a way better type than Knockoff would be, but we wouldn't be able to deal with ghosts. Honestly, maybe Zen Headbutt goes. I think we get rid of this and we take the fighting move because it's 5 less power, but it's significantly more accurate. So that might actually be the better option. Croconaw, I think he's got too much stuff, actually. I'm just going to see for... yeah, he's got too much stuff on him, and he's already got a fighting move. So, like, Drain Punch is just awesome. They're not great options by any stretch, but I think, honestly, it beats Zen Headbutt. And I don't really need Psychic coverage, honestly. I think we're good. I think we'll take that, because Brick Break's awesome. And we got Pokemon Rangers, which are mean mons, and I'm so glad that I got the Brick Break, because now I have another option to deal with this. So, Rain, this is fine. Brick Break can deal with that. Okay, if I'm outspeeding with that, yeah, I'm outspeeding with this. Miltank does the damage, so that was actually a good move. And Skiploom evolves. I'll let them evolve because I don't have any other mons to fill those spots yet. Like, we know that the highest level one is the one that I'm using, so it's okay. So I can just get rid of the other mons whenever I need to. In this case, I'll just Moonblast and I will Headbutt. Easy, easy, easy. Because even if it didn't kill, I didn't use anything that I would, like, I didn't use his best move. And that's the thing that I'm concerned about. Acro, that's a good move, actually. Maybe I drop Sleep Powder because that's not a super great move until later. I'm gonna drop that. We're gonna get the flying coverage because we figured out with that thing, it has really low attack and really low special attack, but they're both even. So it's okay to use either one. Crunch, that's a good move. Ooh. I'm gonna get rid of Water Gun. I don't think I need the Water Gun. He's not a special attacker under any circumstances. And the Crunch will at least give us something until we get a good water move. For Alligator, there we go. I love how quickly everything evolves in this game. Skiploom evolving. Okay, we're just getting evolutions all across the board. This is awesome. All right, so we got this. Easy, easy. And I don't think this learns anything. Yeah, there we go. So this is fine. So we beat them pretty handily, honestly. That was pretty easy. I think I can grab the rare candy. Like, I've got 2 level 32s already. That's pretty decent for this state in the game. Houndoom, sure. We need more candies on the Houndoom, so I'm actually fine with that. So Fomantis, we know it's not in Gen 2, so I'm just gonna Fire Wrath and bop it. Just bop it, get it out of here. Easy, easy, easy. Quick Claw again. All right, so I've already put one on for Alligator. Miltank is base 100. Houndoom can be base 115 soon. We know that Jump Pluff is base 115. I'm gonna throw another on there for Alligator. I think that's a really good idea. Rotom, Gen 4, ooh. And it doesn't even have anything that we need. Like the Pokeball's not dull and its stats are not that great. I didn't realize I had a good one of these actually. That was kind of decent. So I can deal with this because I just have a fire type out. So I can at least eat up a grass move. We will get Fire Wrath and just do some work. That's good. One more kills and it flinched. Okay, that does have a chance to flinch. I thought that maybe I had an item because I didn't realize that flinched them. That's so cool. I'll take it. All right, Forest Cave. Where to? I need to check these out actually. I thought I wasn't going to have to, but I need to check them out because I forget what Gen Mons we have. So I need to figure out what we've got so we can go to the right places to get some stuff. So we're just kind of loading up now. So this one has what from Gen 2? Spinarak in the forest, and oh, it has Fortress. Ooh, Fortress could be really good, and that's a common drop too. Fortress would be decent. And the cave just has Ursaring. Okay, never mind. I think we go to the forest. The forest is probably a better option. This looks like it's gonna work out pretty well for us, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. So we're going in here. Spidops, actually, I wanna know, Gen 9. Oh, I don't even know anything about Gen 9, so that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, is it still raining? It's still raining here. Ugh. We'll do the damage. We'll see how much it does. Okay, so it wouldn't kill, that's fine. That's fine, now we know. We know that that's not a good move to use ever here. I need to get a sunny day out, honestly. That's fine, can't do it on a bug type, I don't. Actually, no, I could because my guy's flying, never mind. Ooh, I'll get the Pokies and Arbok. I can't send the flying type against this thing. I could send out the Miltank, honestly. He could deal with this. That's fine, we'll headbutt it. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy sweeping on this thing. No problem. And my other Jump Pluff, I'm not gonna be able to say that 10 times fast. We're gonna get rid of this. I didn't even realize I beat the game with the jump, so actually I might need to swap up all of the jumps just to get different types that I haven't beat the game with. But this is PowerPoint up. It is for Heal Bell. What are we doing? We are doing Gen 2 run. Yeah, I just decided to do something really quick. Unfortunately, I had to jump in and do this today or I wouldn't have gotten anything done. So yeah, I figured I would just do something simple today. Something really decent and quick. We'll get the Jump Pluff this one out there. And what did I want to do? I wanted to get Sunny Day up so that I got rid of that rain. That was the big thing. There we go. So the rain's now gone, which means that I can do anything I want. And my Houndoom can just run a train on this entire team. So easy, easy, easy. And lots of XPs. Nobody needs Cotton Spore. Nobody needs Torment. Sure, somebody needs Acrobatics because Splash is there. So that's decent. Ability Charm is awesome. That's perfect. Wormadam is Gen 4. I need to brush up on my Gen 4 knowledge. I should know these things. Get the Houndoom out there. This is gonna be super easy. This is gonna be so much damage. Get him out of here. Easy, easy, easy. Milk Drink, finally. Perfect. Now we have Brick Break. Knockoff is the only way we're hitting Ghost. That's the problem, and that's the reason I don't want to get rid of it just yet. I feel like I just drop Heal Bell for Milk Drink, because Heal Bell's not as good. We're going to do this. It's not going to be a full-on healer, because this thing needs to do some of our damage for now. So we're going to do that. We're going to go Great Ball. That's fine. We got another Pokemon Ranger. This is very unusual for me, because I don't see these guys ever. Nasty Plot. And I outspeed an Arcanine, which is awesome. Ooh, we did some damage there, though. But this should do the work to everything. I should be able to sweep through the entire game now. Yeah, Incinerate. Easy. Easy choice. Easy choice. Get him out of here. And, ooh, so 45. I don't have anything to worry about up at 50 because we're on the 30 cycle for Rival. Or for gym battles, I should say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Super Pot, and I'm just going to get the Nugget to make that money back. Simisage is definitely not Gen 2. No way, it's Gen 5. Easy, easy, easy. Now, he has very good speed. I'm going to try to catch him, see what happens. It was a crit, too. There we go. Easy enough. Wow. That was a decent capture. Not too bad. I don't need him on the team, though. We don't need Cotton Spore. Nobody needs Cotton Spore. Oh, I thought that was Splash that he was learning. I'm like, why would he learn Splash at that point? We've got such crazy type coverage. We don't need that. We're so good now. We're so good. The worst part of Gen 2 is that Pokemon either haven't evolved yet or don't count if they do. Yeah, I didn't know if they did, so I was kind of throwing that out to the chat there to see if the evolutions, like Pichu into Pikachu, if you could use Pikachu. And I feel like you can't because of the way we did our monotype runs. So if you're confirming that, that's perfect. Yes, that's awesome. At this point, Memory Mush is probably not that big a deal. I think we go for Rogue Ball. I think this is easy. Scan, nothing, easy. And we'll just Incinerate. So there's no more field effects. That's decent. I like that. Cotton Guard. I'm not sure, actually. Oh, wow, we're getting so much stuff. What I wasn't sure about is, yeah, no, if you use a Pichu, it has to stay a Pichu. Yeah, that's what I thought. So Fortress is Dusk or Night. So we actually still have a chance to get either of the Gen 1 Mons, or sorry, Gen 2 Mons in this area. Trailblaze is an okay grass move, but I'm just going to throw the Golden Punch on him. Lycanroc, ooh, Gen 7. That's not too bad, actually. I feel like Jumpluff can probably eat this thing alive. Actually, Miltank and Feraligatr could both eat it alive too. I'm set up. Never mind. What am I talking about? I'm +2. I should be able to just do whatever I want. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. He might outspeed me. I shouldn't have done that, actually. I should have used the Moonblast. I screwed up. I was a little too quick. That's fine. We'll get to see someone else do stuff. Feraligator's not gonna outspeed. Oh, he is. Oh, I see you, Big Gator. I see you, Big Gator. That's awesome. All right, I could outspeed with X speed. I'm gonna do it. Spidops, nothing in the whole forest, really? Wow, let's just crunch him. It's okay damage. I'm gonna D-Dance and just get another crunch in. That way I can do some damage to the rest of the guys that I see. Silk Trap, oh, I see you. Well, that probably slowed me down to the amount that I would have otherwise gotten from the X speed. I'm gonna get a Lure here. And there we go, perfect. So Dustox and Decidueye. I'm gonna try to catch that thing because I know this is a starter. So I'm gonna try to catch that thing, and I know it's not one that I can use. Neither one is, but that works out well. And he's got such good stats. Look at the stats on that thing. Okay, this is perfect. We're keeping these out. I will crunch down this thing, and I will, you know what? I could probably Acro, honestly, but that's so, it's so risky. I don't want to do it. I'm just gonna Sunny Day, because I'm pretty sure Jumpluff was faster normally. Actually, never mind, I'm 100% it's faster. So we didn't want to do that just there. I will Drain Punch this, I'll D-Dance actually, and then I'll just Acro and get rid of that. Easy, easy, easy. Markdown and Mischievous are good examples too, or if you have one that does have a final form in Gen 2, then you have to carry the Gen 1 until it gets there, like Blissey or Kingdra. Yeah, I would be fine with catching a Seadra or a Horsey so that I could get the Kingdra. Murkrow, yeah. I thought that might be a autocorrect on yours, yeah. Because that seemed like it was a little weird there. All right, so we're doing, okay, what's that? Oh, that you can no longer escape and it does huge damage. Wow. We're +2. I might kill with a move, honestly, at this point. I'm gonna try an Ice Fang, and I'm gonna try just a Synthesis. I missed, did I? No, he missed, never mind, perfect. Okay, now I'm just gonna try to catch this thing. We're just gonna go catch until we get it. Because we got so many, and we only needed one, that's perfect. So I've never actually caught one of these. I might have hatched one from an egg, but otherwise I think that's pretty decent. We can't bring him on the team, which sucks, but it's okay. Jungle and Meadow. I don't know what's in either of those. I feel like Meadow's not going to have anything for us, though. I feel like it's all Jungle at this point. Because there's no way that the Meadow with all the fairy types is actually going to have Mons that we can use. I just got to load my thing back up here. Check that out. Jungle. I think that's probably got something, right? We've got Ariados. That's all we got. That's all we got. Apom as well, but I don't think Ambipom is legal, so it's not a great mon. And this one goes to the jungle, so we'll just check out the jungle. Whoopsie, not the jungle. We'll go to the meadow. We'll go to the meadow. And I want to see, we got Ledion. Oh my goodness. We have terrible options in these next couple areas. This is bad. Like, I don't think this is gonna work out. I will go to this one and we'll just see what happens. That'll work. We'll go here and we'll see what happens. Because I feel like this might lead somewhere. We got a Breloom there too. Oh, that's so good. We we can't bring either. Wait, actually, no. Scyther evolves into Caesar. We can bring this with us. We can take this Scyther. That's really good. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, I'm going to get that Houndoom out there. We have Sun out, so that's fine. Jumpluff can stay because I'm pretty sure it can eat up anything. I could Incinerate and do some damage to everything, but I might just go ahead and like Moonblast or do something here just to hurt the Scyther, but not kill it. I'm pretty sure the Jumpluff outspeeds. We know we can kill this Breloom. It's 100%. I'm gonna Nasty, actually. I'm gonna Acro. I'm gonna Acro and get rid of this Breloom. Bop. He did a lot of damage to me because he Mach Punched me too. That was the big problem. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. That's fine. Breloom is Gen 3 anyway. You know you can hover over the mon's name. Yep, that's what I've been doing. You notice I've been going over there and I was like, oh yeah, but Scyther evolves into Caesar. Yes, we were talking about that. So yeah, totally, absolutely. I'm gonna throw Pokey. Oh, it didn't catch him. Ooh, who can eat this up? Go out there, my team of Jumpluffs. Get him, Jumpluff team. There we go. All right, so we're gonna send Jumpluff team while we deal with this thing. I'm just gonna catch it. I would like to have it at full health if that was ever possible, but I think I might need to wound it a little bit first. Might need to do some wounding. We will Bullet Seed it because it's not gonna do anything, and we'll Drain Punch it because it's not gonna do anything. Wasn't paying attention to whether you did or not, my bad. No worries, no worries. Yeah, I'm just, I just kind of do stuff. I'll sleep it, actually. I'll sleep it and Drain Punch it a little bit. The sleep, it avoided it, never mind. Ooh, the Jumpluff's down in one hit. He has a really mean wing attack, actually. That's pretty bad. I don't really think I want to bring any of these jumps, so I'll just keep them out for fodder. That's a crit. Oh, come on. All right. It's just not going down. It's not staying in the ball. All right, do I have anything that can do a little? I feel like Miltank's too powerful, and Scyther doesn't take those hits very well. Okay, perfect, we caught him, never mind, it's perfect. He has Bat Attack, which kind of sucks, but he has Technician, which is actually probably why Wing Attack was doing so much, because Technician powers up 60 power or less, I do believe it is. I'm very, very certain of that. We're taking this on the team. I just need to know which dead Jumpluff we replace. This was our best one, never mind, because it was 26 speed, 31 special attack. It was totally our sweeper. So we're getting rid of this and this, and the one we need to keep is at 113 HP. All right, so I'm getting rid of this one. So now we're down to 2 Jumpluffs. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to a balanced team. And I'm actually gonna revive the one that's at 113 so that we know that that one is the one we're keeping. There we go. Okay, Zebstrike is definitely way further ahead, yeah, and Breloom as well. So that's fine. Okay, he's got the best, so actually that might be decent. I'm gonna send out the Jumpluff, and I'm going to send out the Miltank. I think those two are probably our best ones for now. We'll Acro this thing. I will, I could Brick Break actually and just do some damage, but I'm gonna Headbutt and just see if we kill. That hurt a little, but we can eat that up. Miltank eats that up. Miltank is decent. Jumpluff wants to learn U-turn. Ooh, it's a good move, it really is. Honestly, I could do either or at this point, it wouldn't hurt. I think I'm going to actually keep what I've got though. I think this is good for now, and Synthesis synergizes with the Sunny Day. So it's actually a decent move. This one has best special attack. I'm gonna grab it. I don't think special attack is its thing, but I'm gonna grab it. That's a crit. Oh, come on! My crit luck has not been very good. I might just need to get rid of this thing, actually. I might just need to get rid of this. I don't think I need it. I'll just bop it. We'll just get rid of it. It kind of sucks. I should have Milk Drank there too, which would have helped us. Body Slam is awesome though. Body Slam is like Miltank's signature move. It's so good. We need to heal up this team because 55 is coming up and I can't risk my team all being dead. And super potions are way cheaper than trying to revive an entire team, so we'll do that. I will just, I think I can still get away with a Milk Drink on the Miltank, so I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm gonna keep this, what I've got. We're gonna go special attack, and I'm just gonna let Houndoom sweep through the stuff that's dangerous. If he hits the Miltank, that's gonna hurt, actually. I think, honestly, Scyther eats that hit. Scyther can't be used. Oh, no, never mind. We can't swap it until we evolve it. Right. That's fine. Feraligatr eats that hit. The problem is the Zebstrike is gonna be an issue. We're gonna hit this. We're going to crunch that, and if we hit the Breloom, that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna Drain Punch because it hits everything equally, and it'll give me a little bit back. 145 beat your Bug Run. I accounted for fire and forgot what I needed something for the Rival's main flying legendary shiny thing. Oh no. Yeah, that'll do it. 145, 165, 195. Those three are the most brutal fights in the game. And if you lose on one of those, you know, no pressure, no fuss. You just, they're tough. They're really tough. User retaliates with much greater force. We've got Fire Wrath. I think we're fine. And we've got special setup. And he Force Palm the Houndoom. Ooh, that hurt. That was not good. I don't really want to. I'm going to swap out to the, actually, you know what? I'm just going to D-Dance. He Mach Punched. Oh my goodness. There goes my best Mon. I have to revive him anyway, and I wasted all that money on getting him healed. At this point, I can't use Scyther. I have to use Miltank. He's probably getting bopped, which really sucks. We're going to Milk Drink anyway, just in case. And I'm going to Ice Fang. Oh, he just let himself die. That's perfect. I can get that free Milk Drink. Miltank can actually do a lot of the work to the rival on 55, so I'm actually okay with this. Now, Rare Candy on the Miltank actually would probably be better. Ooh, there's so many of them. I've only got one lure up. How are we getting constant double battles? This is interesting. All right, so we'll Ivy Scan. That's a little difficult, but I think we can deal with it. We'll just Drain Punch this thing into oblivion. There we go. Eat it up. Oh, eat it up. There we go. And Brick Break does some damage, and this thing is super duper slow, so that's fine. I'll just Drain Punch it and take some more. I didn't think he was going to take it all, but I'll take that. That's decent. All right, so we got Docile. That's neutral. That might actually be good for us. What do we got now? Up special. Yeah, we need to replace this nature. A neutral nature would just give us a little more special defense, and it's just better in general because Miltank is a horrible special attacker. This thing is awesome. This one's awesome. I guess I'm okay with that. I don't really mind it. This is our good one too. So he's got up attack, which actually doesn't hurt too much. And this one's neutral, and that one is down speed. Ooh, I can't have that, can I? Let's just check. I don't know how good Caesar's speed is. That's the big thing. Caesar is base 65. That's not that much. Never mind. I think we're fine. We're good. We can get the defense. I think I need the revive, honestly, at this point, because we're going on to 55. It's going to be a difficult fight if we don't have more Mons to deal with this. Miltank might be able to do it, but I think Docile isn't too necessary. Actually, you know what? It is probably better in the long run to go Docile. I'm gonna buy the revive. It's a lot of cost, but Docile's better for the Miltank because we get that special attack back, or special defense rather. So I want that back because we need that. We are going to Body Slam. Oh, can I paralyze? Come on. Slash, that's fine. I'll Milk Drink. He gave me a free Milk Drink. Decent. And now I can Brick Break him. This guy doesn't even know the coverage that this Miltank has. This thing is set up. I can Milk Drink this one. I'm gonna drink up again. It's so cheesy. And then we're gonna Brick Break him again. He lived on like 2. I'm gonna milk it again, and then we're just gonna get some damage on him. Ooh, special D drop. At least we have more special defense. That actually helped out a lot, so that's decent. Play rough. Play rough, I wonder about that actually, because we can hit dragons with that. We can hit fighting types with that, which we really can't deal with too well right now. And fairy also does damage to, what was the third one? It was that, it was dragons, it was fighting, and I think there was a third one, I can't remember. Fairy always gets me, and I can't remember what they do. I do like Brick Break though, I really do like Brick Break. I need Body Slam, that's 100%. Knockoff, I enjoy this because we can hit ghosts very well with this thing. Dark Dragon, it was dark, we can hit dark already. So it was just basically dragon and fighting that we would hit. And at that point, I'm not sure that we need Play Rough. Steel and Poison beats it. Yeah, we don't want to use a fairy move on a steel type. So I think, honestly, we're going to just leave the Play Rough out of it. That's fine. Air Slash, that is special, which he is bad at. Wow, how exactly does a Miltank use Milk Drink on itself anyway? Does it whip out a glass? It basically just shoots it up from its own udders. Yeah, it just goes for it. It's a very unusual thought process. There's a lot of stuff in Pokemon that if you really think about it, you get your mind in a weird headspace, you know? And it's unusual, but honestly, Air Slash is not that good with him. I kind of just prefer the Wing Attack. At this point, I'll just Body Slam. Electro Ball, ooh, he's pretty fast. Were we at 108? We were at 103. We could potentially live on this. Your Scyther has Pokerus? Does it really? Actually, my Miltank had Pokerus, so everything should. So let's see. Yeah, everything does. Yeah, everything that's not dead has Pokerus, because the Miltank started with it. It would have been awesome to start with that too. Oh, he missed. That might have actually been critical there. So we got the milk drink. The agility doesn't matter. We're gonna bop this. That thing is fast. I'm gonna have to watch out for that. For alligator wants screech. No, we don't need that. We got one guy screeching. That's enough. I'm gonna brick break. That's big damage. There we go. There we go. Get it out of here. And now I can just body slam because Samurott can't eat that. Foul play. That uses the opponent's attack stat, actually. That's kind of good. It's not good for him, though, because he's a really solid special attacker. But it's so good. Scyther wants to learn X Scissor. That's a definite win. Yes, I'm taking this. Double team's probably better than Focus Energy. I'm going to take the X Scissor. X Scissor's a god tier move for a Sand Slash. Or for a Sand Slash. For a Scyther. I keep thinking Sand Slash. Black Augurite. What is that? That's gotta be for the it's gotta be for the Scyther, right? That's the one that's going to evolve him into the rock type, though, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna see here. I'm almost certain that's what it is, and I don't want to use it if that's the case. Use the Black Augurite. Yeah, we can't use that. We need the linking cord while knowing a steel move. And what steel moves can he learn is the question. He can learn Steel Wing at level 30. That's about it. That's not good because we need a mushroom to learn that. Yeah, that's for Cleavor. Yeah, it sucks. All right, well, we can't take that, obviously. The Ultra Ball is another kind of bad option, so I'm going to take the Revive and just be done with it. We'll just get our good jump pluff back. This is the one, right? Yes, this is the one. Perfect. So this is the one with the 116 HP. So we actually technically had lower. So we're getting that back. Fungus is Gen 4? 5. Perfect. It was after my time, so I don't feel so bad. I should have actually swapped out, but Miltank can handle that, so that's fine. So we need a mushroom at this point to teach him that steel move. I think we bypassed a mushroom too, and I wish I'd known that at the time. I'll get a nugget. Actually no, 60's coming up. I'm gonna get the X attack. I think that's a smart idea. Ivy scan, sure. I just scan them anyway, but neither one of these is a gen that we can deal with. Zeb Strike is gonna hurt me. Actually, my team is really weak to electric right now. I need to get rid of some of these jump pluffs. That's the biggest problem on my team. I'll get the Houndoom out. We can deal with this thing. We'll just Fire Wrath the whole team. Discharge, ooh. Wait, did I have Lightning Rod? Oh, really? I didn't even think about that. That's cool, if that's the case. But that's decent. So we're gonna go here. I'm just gonna check that out because I don't know if apparently I had something. I do have his passive. I don't even know when I got that. That's awesome. Oh, actually, no, never mind. The passive of the other one, the Houndoom, the Houndour, its passive was the Ball Fetch. So Lightning Rod is what this one gets. That's amazing. Okay, I didn't even know that. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind, actually. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. We're going to heal up. The Miltank is... I don't like the fact that he's paralyzed. That kind of gets in the way. Apom's Gen 2. We could use this thing. If it has really good stats, I'm going to put it on the team just to get rid of the jump pluff, the other jump pluff. And that way we've got less of a weakness to electric. Apparently Forms and Gmax don't count as Gen splits in this, so a Gmax or Mega Blastoise is fine on a Gen 1 run. For Gen 2, I guess Sableye and Ampharos. Ah, that'll be good because Mega Houndoom's coming in. Mega Houndoom can be in here. That's so good. I like that. So we'll keep this out, actually. Semi-Seer's fine. Yeah, that's good. We will just hit this thing with a body slam, and I don't want to do the damage to kill this thing, but I'm pretty sure I won't. I'm pretty sure I won't kill either one. I killed them both. Okay. That's fine too, I guess. I crit him, that's why. That's why. I wouldn't have killed him otherwise. All right, that's fine. I could get that revive, but I'm actually not that concerned about the jump pluff, so I might just give this to the Miltank or the Feraligatr to get them past the level cap. That might be decent. Simipour and Simisage. Ooh. The Simisage is actually really decent for us here because he might have a hidden ability. This one might actually have a hidden, so that might be decent. I cannot do much with the Miltank, but the jump pluff should do some damage to the Simi and can eat up any hit from the other Simi. So we're gonna Mega Drain this because I'm super fast. We're gonna Fire Wrath because that should kill it afterward. It just killed both. Wow. I didn't want to kill that Simisage, actually. I wanted to keep that one. I wanted to keep that, but it's okay. It's fine. I didn't realize I was doing so much damage. Like, Houndoom, he's got one special attack somehow. Oh, because the Lightning Rod. Never mind. What am I talking about? Because the Lightning Rod. At this point, we're going on to 60, and I've got my Jump Pluff in the driver's seat, which probably not the best mon to be out there. Pounce is lowers targets. I don't don't think there's really a whole lot here. I'll just take the Pokey. That's fine. And Gym Leader Ramos is going to be bugs, yeah. Trevor always going to be grass types. Oh, I can deal with this. I can bop his whole team with a Jump Bluff. This will be easy. This will be so easy. Scyther's learning Swords Dance. Wow. Double team can go because Swords Dance is better. Jump Bluff, I can deal with this. Oh, his is faster. I see you, big guy. Okay. That must have had maxed IVs or something because mine is almost max speed. We will, he's going to hit me hard, so I'm just going to hit him with this. I knew he was going to hit me really hard with poison, so Go-Goat. I'm just going to hit him with an acrobatics. I'm just going to do the damage. Apparently, Jump Bluff's a monster. That's incredible. It was just an easy sweep. So that's not too bad. All right, so what do we got? We got Scorpy. Who's this? Definitely not Gen 2. Yeah, never mind. That's fine. Very good stats, though. Very good stats. All right, so if I'm going to deal with that, I'll send out the garbage Jump Bluff, and we'll just catch this thing. We'll just throw a Pokey at it. I'm not too concerned if the garbage Jump Bluff goes down, because we don't need this one for anything. This does nothing for our team. I kind of want to get a little bit of damage. I don't want to kill it, but we'll do some damage. Just a little chip. There we go, a little chip damage, then the Jump Bluff goes down. I want those stats is really what it is. So let's throw a ball. Perfect, easy, easy, easy. So that's a little bit, it's fine. And we can't bring this on the team. I normally would just replace that Jump Bluff just so I don't get confused though. I might just need to do that with the next capture. Oh, Gyro Ball, can I? Scyther can't learn it, come on. I didn't figure he could, but just in case, you know? And this is gonna be the 60, so this is gonna be all the criminals. So Magnezone's going down to Houndoom, and probably to this as well, actually. I could Incinerate and do some damage to everything and then just bop the Magnezone. That would actually probably work. Yeah, because he's got Sturdy, so I bet you he wasn't, I was almost certain he was gonna have Sturdy there. So that way we get rid of this thing and it does nothing, and the Raticate doesn't really hit anybody on my team very well. Oh, Flamethrower, perfect! That's the move I needed right there. Bounce, I'll take that too. Actually, will I? It's not very accurate. Acrobatics is technically better because it's a 110 power move if I don't have items. So that's actually probably better. So I'll take this, I will Brick Break, I will Flamethrower just because that should do it. There we go, easy. And get them out of here. These criminals are usually not that tough. It's usually the 1, 12, 14, 15 route that's a lot more difficult for criminals because that's kind of a gauntlet. And I can just deal with this. Cross Poison's gonna hurt, but that's fine. We deal with the Crobat. He's such a good mon. Like, he can tank a Flamethrower, which is actually decent. Ralligator wants to land Thrash. It's a good move, but it's not one that I want on him. I want a good water move, and I don't have one. And that's the thing. And I really don't have anything good here either. I'll just take the Pokeball to replace. That's fine. We're onto this. So we're actually eating up all these areas in the temple. A man in a dark coat approaches you. I got the goods if you got the money. So, cheap deal. Let's see here. Who can take this? Scyther's nature's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Miltank is also something I could probably do something with. And I think these two are perfect. They've got the right natures. I might go ahead, even though the Scyther has a defense boosting nature, I might go ahead and give him the vitamins. Because I think that his speed would actually be pretty bad no matter what. So even if we changed his nature to something else that was bad speed, I'd be fine with that. Normally, I don't want to mess with a good thing with Miltank. Thrash only really does well on a normal attacker like Tauros. Yeah, I figured it probably wouldn't be that big. It probably wouldn't be that big a deal on a Feraligatr. And the Crunch gives us that coverage. Right now, we don't have anything. My fear is losing speed on this thing, but if I gain speed and lose special attack, that might be his best nature. And he's already got some vitamins on him too. Like, look at this. He's already got the protein and the HP up. I'm going to try that, actually. I'm going to luck it out. We're going to see what happens. Calcium and Carbos. Calcium is special attack, which is useless. Carbos is speed, though, so that's decent. So that's not bad. We just got to see what happened. Change to Brave, which is up attack, down speed, I think. That's not a great nature for me. That's not a great nature. Yeah, it kind of ruins a little bit of the Miltank. A little bit. Yeah, it's up attack, down speed. I'm starting to learn these. See, I'm starting to get it. I'm figuring things out. We will... I mean, Beedrill's not faster, right? And even if he is, Flamethrower should kill him. Marowak's slow, so I should be able to drink first. I should be able to drink first. There should be no reason why I can't. There we go. And I eat that up. I eat that up. All right. I normally could hit him with a knockoff, but I might just get another milk drink in. Because I've got the other challenge coming up, and I might just Fire Wrath and get this thing out of here. That'll be easy. And then I can... Oh, high horsepower. Oh, that's not a bad move, actually. That might take the place of Brick Break. because ground is good against electric, which we don't really have much of an answer for right now. So that might actually help us. Knockoff at this point, not as big a deal, I don't think, because high horsepower is still a really mean move. The only thing we'd have to worry about is if the thing levitates. I'm gonna get rid of Brick Break. I think high horsepower is a better move. Yeah, I think high horsepower is better. We'll try it. And we'll heal up, so that's decent. Golem, I might need to hit this with both Mons, which is fine because he's super slow. I'm just gonna knock off, and I'm going to actually, no, I'm gonna high him because we both have. I don't think I'm gonna get him to sturdy. I did too. I actually did. I just killed my Houndoom. Wow, high horsepower did so much work. I didn't even check to see if it would actually hit the other guy. Oh no, he hit Earthquake. Oh, the high horsepower must have missed. I didn't even check that out. 95 chance of missing. Yeah, never mind. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, the Earthquake does the damage. Miltank can eat it up, but that sucks. That sucks. The Houndoom is kind of one of my best Mons. Knockoff is still great for stalling enemies and stopping them from using those pesky healing and boost items too. Yeah, that's totally the case. All right, so I think probably a lure at this point. I'm not gonna grab a revive just yet. Doublade, definitely not. I just wanted to see Gen 6. Yeah, it's way later on. Like, we're not getting that. IV scan at this point. At this point I still have knockoff, don't I? I get high horsepower though. Ooh, I could try the risk again. We're doing it. Bop. That didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. I figured that would kill him, honestly. Because Doublade, he doesn't have like a defensive form either, so that's a thing. So the max revive, we didn't get our mushroom, which we really need for that Scizor. Scizor is going to be a big problem to get if we don't get that mushroom. I don't know or care if what I'm doing is right or wrong. I'll put my faith in Giovanni. I didn't even realize that was a Team Rocket admin. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna milk drink. Okay, I get the free milk drink. Perfect. So it thinks that I can't hit it, but I can high horsepower this dude, and it does big damage. And the thunder does very little, actually. That's not too bad. Come on, hit. Perfect. Okay. I was gonna say if it didn't hit, that would have been an issue. Crunch. Nope, don't need that. We got Fire Wrath. I keep forgetting. So high horsepower is disabled. That's fine. We got this. So Alakazam's gone. That was an easy kill right there. Memento, don't need it. I think we're good. We knocked off Mattia Berry. Good job, us. At this point, at this point, do we have an answer to this? I don't even know if we do. I don't think that we do, honestly. I think that we're kind of just gonna have to do this. That's fine. I'm gonna milk drink. Easy. Okay, so we get the free milk drink up, and then we knock off again. And we knock off his berry. So that's decent. We get, oh, we didn't kill that thing. Okay. I'll use a knockoff. We got a lot of those. Arbok, wow. They're getting so many debuffs on me. High horsepower. It wasn't nearly enough. Wow, we got poison too. You did start a steel run using Own Edge, Piplup, and Earthworm for coverage. Yeah, Earth Eater is so good. It's so busted. I'm just gonna have to high horsepower and just die here, I think. That's fine. We get rid of the Arbok. The Miltank's down 2 stages of attack. So it's not a big deal to keep it at this point, because now we can just do whatever we need to with Houndoom. And for Alligator, honestly, but Houndoom especially. So we'll just go ahead here, because I know I outspeed. I can Fire Wrath. I can just destroy this. Gyarados is a really high special defense mon, but he didn't have enough HP. There was no way. And I'm just going to, I'll just Fire Wrath again. Yeah, sure. I could do whatever I wanted there, honestly. Like, he couldn't hit me for anything, so that's fine. So we're good, max revive. I need to honestly keep these guys alive so that I can deal with a lot of this. Goldingo, I want to see what Gen he's from. Gen 9, ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a while for us. I feel like catching him would be a decent mon. I'll throw 2-ball. I'll throw 2-ball. I figured that one wouldn't hit. We'll try again. No, that's fine. All right, we're just gonna bop him. We're just gonna bop him. Those stats aren't good enough to actually waste too much on him, so that's fine. Gotta stick to your guns on that one. You can't just go and throw constantly anymore, because we have to do these gen runs, and I feel like throwing too much makes me a little bit too, it gets too much risk, and I don't want to have all that risk. I'm gonna throw this on the Houndoom because he's awesome. Golurk, Xatu, I know we can catch Xatu, so that's awesome. That's an option. Golurk, we have to just bop. Yeah, Golurk has good stats. Golurk has good stats. This thing has okay stats. Defense and max HP I like. That's not too bad. So we'll do this, and Miltank can eat any one hit from this thing. I'm gonna Fiery Wrath. Actually, no, Fire Wrath is gonna hurt that thing a lot. I'm gonna Moonblast this, and I'm going to, I can't even knock off, I betcha. What if I high horsepower it too? That way it's guaranteed dead and the Xatu doesn't take damage. Yes, and that was the thing. I was kind of worried the Golurk might not survive that one, and then I would kill the Xatu. So that's fine. So that's decent, and we'll throw a couple of these at least. That's fine. That hurts. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Those are okay stats. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll take them. I'll take them on the team. We'll get rid of the dead Jumpluff. Easy, easy, easy swap. All right, and the Miltank, I mean, I can probably get away with just not healing him at this point. Just get a nugget and do the thing that I need to do. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm gonna open it up. I always open these. I always open them. Let's go for it. Okay, that's decent. Some pretty nice stuff. Toxic Orb, Big Nug, Ultra. Is Toxic Orb good for anybody on the team? Thick Fat, Torrent, Early Bird, Technician, Chlorophyll. Why would it give me Toxic Orb? It feels like it shouldn't give that normally. Slowking is a Gen 2 Psychic option. He would be a better Psychic option too, yeah. But unfortunately, we haven't come across him yet. We didn't take the water route. We went ahead and went through the, what is it, the jungle and everything. Hey, Ranchu, how you doing? We're doing a Gen 2 only run, by the way, just in case you're wondering why we brought what we brought. Do you have Facade on him? Oh, that's right. I could use, if I have Facade on something. We'll see. So nothing, 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 nothing. I have no Facade. Why would it give me that? That's so weird. Does it just have a general randomness? That's so weird. Gen 2, your favorite gen? I like Gen 2. Like, honestly, Feraligator's awesome. Houndoom is amazing. It's probably up there. It's not really, I don't think it's my favorite. I think I've got a couple of favorites in Gen 2. Houndoom is definitely up there, though. It's an amazing looking Mon. Miltank is a monster for some strange reason, and he gets to drink his own milk, which is awesome. And Caesar is so good. Caesar might be my other option. You can alter exchange the orb with the Delibirds or the Trade Center. True, yes, I could just throw it on somebody that doesn't really matter at this point, and then I might be able to upgrade that. That might actually be a good idea. You might be onto something there. Psycho Shiv Xatu, transfer status. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's so cool. Your tier list is Gen 4, your tier list is Gen 4, 3rd Gen 2, and the best is 7? I'm assuming from lowest to highest, you mean. I would say that, I'm wondering, what is my favorite gen, actually? I can't honestly say because I'm not sure of all the Mons and all the different gens, but I can definitely say that I have a soft spot for Gen 1, just because that's the gen I grew up with. 5 is awesome. I like a lot of Mons in 5. And 4 is just really cool because it's got Dialga, you know, like it's just awesome. It's just awesome. 3 is also really good. 3 is probably when I was into Pokemon the most. So that was a thing. I'll take the Toxic Orb. I'll put it on the Xatu because that's kind of the guy I'm going to use the least anyway. And it's the one that I'd probably want to swap the status on. So it feels like it's the right Mon to put that on. Aegislash Gen 6, which is another really cool Mon. Gen 6 is also really cool because it introduced fairy types. So it actually gave a lot of types to the older Mons that weren't that great. Like Clefable became a fairy type. I believe it's fairy only, isn't it? I feel like it is. And it's really decent now. I like it. This is an obviously perfect Mon to send against this thing. I don't think we have any trouble here. It was in defensive mode, so it took that very well, but honestly, it's not tanking too much. We got an easy win there, not too problematic, and now we can get the heal. So we saved a bit of money there, which is good. Sandslash, that doesn't become anything as far as I know, which is fine. Houndoom is horrible here, but Feraligator gets to do something. That's cool. And Miltank is just good in every situation, because it's Miltank. Just found the Delibirds. Ah, yeah, that would be a thing. I would love to give that to the Delibirds or the, what is it, the trading station? Because then I can upgrade the item to a red item, which might be decent. Because what is red? Not multi-lens, but scope lens, I think is the red one. That's okay. It's not the best. I think there was one that was really good though. I don't know if Leftovers is red, but that would be awesome if it was. We will get just Body Slam. We'll just do some damage. Just do a big damage to him. And I missed my hit because it's 95% accuracy, so of course I missed it. So this should be fine. He lived through that. That's impressive. You gave Gold Punch for Healing Charm? Oh, really? I mean, Gold Punch it's not the worst thing in the world. If you have a sweeper, it's awesome. Leftovers is red. Okay, so I could potentially get a Leftovers, which would be decent. We'll get this, and actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to D-Dance because I know I kill this thing anyway. Oh, I didn't kill it. Oh, it lived barely. I'll get another D-Dance. Shell Bell is too. Shell Bell is decent. I think Shell Bell's probably a better item in general. And yeah, he's actually faster than my Miltank now because of the speed. Yeah, so I'm still -1. So I'm actually slow on the Feraligatr, but I got big attack. I got big attack on the Feraligatr. Mud Slap's a really good cheese move for the boss. It really is. Could just be Rogue Ball too. Yeah. I don't think you get to choose what you get either, which is a thing. It might be a thing. Yeah, I think honestly having a red item and trading it up to a purple item is the better option, but that's okay. I gotta heal up, I think. I gotta heal up. I don't want to waste too much money on this, but I had to heal. I think the Mud Slap is a really good option here though. And I could give this to the Miltank and then just swap it out later with a mushroom. But that basically helps shut down the boss, which gives us options later on. Because honestly, like, what do we have against the final boss in the game? Xatu's not going to be great, so I'm pretty sure Xatu's got to be replaced at some point or carried. Caesar could be awesome. Caesar could be amazing. Except for, of course, the fire, the flamethrower. He's going to hurt that thing. Jumpluff can actually hit it pretty hard, but I'm not keeping Jumpluff. I'm going to try to find another option there. So actually, we don't have a lot against the boss, really. So at this point, I'm going to give this to the Miltank just so that he has this for the final, and we're going to get a mushroom and get rid of it. That's probably our best option, and I can't interfere with the Houndoom or Feraligatr. They got too much good movage. Too much good movage. We can't do it. For now, I will get rid of the high horsepower, I guess. It's a really bad option to do, but I'll get rid of it because we need to keep this just so we have it for the final boss. Hippowdon, Hippowdon might be catchable. Sandslash has the best HP, which is decent because we know Sandslash is awesome. So that could be a thing. Feraligatr is kind of set up. He's got Sand up, which is going to be a problem. But I think I Drain Punch on... If I Drain Punch the Hippowdon, I'm going to get so much HP back, actually. I could do this, and then I could just go ahead and Body Slam that for Paralysis. That's going to give me so much, yeah. And he restores it all, so he's giving me more later. So that's decent. If that's the case, I'm going to Drain Punch this thing and Body Slam... I'll Body this thing. Because I should go faster as the Feraligatr, but I wasn't sure. There we go. So I got all that HP back. So that's decent. And Xatu wants to learn Wish. Ooh. Psycho Shift, change the status. Guard is switch changes to defense and special defense with the target. That's not good with stored power, honestly. I don't think, because we'd have to wait for them to do it. So I'm just going to get rid of Guard Swap. I think that's a better option. And then we have a Wish, which will be nice for some extra, like, synergy between the party members. I'm going to try to catch this. It's asleep. It should be catchable. We're going to throw an Ultra Ball. There we go. Perfect. I just wanted to catch it at the last bit there. It had a gender, which kind of was useless, but that's fine. This one is definitely not Gen 2, so there's no way. We'll just send it home. Aqua Tail, we finally get a water move, and it is not a flinch move. If we got Waterfall, that would be better. I'm going to get rid of Crunch here, I think, though, just because it's a better move generally for a Feraligatr to have. So we'll take this. The Sandstorm helped us out, too, because it got rid of the sunny day, so that's actually pretty decent. So 70s, nothing dangerous. I'm just going to put this on him. Sandaconda Rabska. That's Gen 9. Yeah, there was no way. I didn't even know what that thing was. Never mind. And we don't really need it either, so that's perfect. So I'll keep the Ferala out, and I will get the... Xatu could do some work here, right? Yeah, because we can actually resist the bug. So actually Xatu can do something here. So I'm going to send an Aqua Tail straight at this thing, and we'll just maybe Wish and pass that along. Okay, so he just avoided it. That's fine. Bug Buzz did so much to the Xatu. Wow. That did so much damage. All right, I'm Aqua Tailing again on the thing that's underground. We're going to pass a Wish to the Miltank. Ooh. Okay, this thing's gone. Okay, perfect. Okay, I was thinking maybe it wasn't gone. Maybe it wasn't. It did a Sandstorm. Bug Buzz kills, though. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I can send her the Xatu and catch my own Wish. No, I can't. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, I see. How's it going? We're doing pretty well. It's not bad. Send it to Houndoom. Psychic. If only he had Psychic to Houndoom, that would have been so good. I'm just getting bopped by this thing. This thing's hurting me. All right, I'm gonna blaze it with as much damage as possible. There we go. That does the work. Easy, easy. Feraligatr got the quick claw. So yeah, we're on wave 73. We haven't died yet since you've been gone. So it's actually not too bad. Max Potion would be nice to have, but so would a Calcium. And honestly, Houndoom is probably the one I kind of have to rely on more. So I'm going to send this to the Houndoom. It's a decent option. Orthworm. Ooh, he's definitely not Gen, but he's got something I don't have. And my Orthworm at home, I don't think he's that great. I'll keep the Ferali out because he's built up, but at this point, he's probably not great. He's probably not a good option. We'll Aqua Tail this. We will Moonblast. I really want to get rid of the Rapska. Or the Rabska, I guess. I really want to get rid of that thing, but I don't know if I want to do that. I think he lives through a Fire Wrath. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna bop. He didn't even live. Okay, never mind. So I got rid of the Earthworm. That's fine, I guess. It's okay. We got some XPs out of it, and we didn't die. That's fine. I didn't really want to risk it with the Feraligatr because he's kind of really low. So there's kind of an issue here. But we'll send this to him. Crocodile definitely like Gen 6, Gen 5. Gen 5, yeah, because Crook's Gen 5. He's awesome. And I don't have as good attack with him. So actually, I'll Drain Punch this dude and see if we get anything. He's going to kill. Oh, he didn't. Oh, Feraligatr ate that up. Oh, I didn't even expect that. Feraligatr coming out from the left field there on that one. That was decent. That was decent. I don't know. Is Desert actually useful to us in any way for our Gen 2 run? I'm just going to see here. So we went to, oh my goodness, the channel is so difficult here, the PokéRogue wiki. It keeps resetting because it's got to verify that I'm human. All right, so we'll check this out because I want to see if the desert has anything we can use. So Gen 2, it has nothing because it goes straight to Trapinch, which is Gen 3. That sucks. So we got nothing here that we can really get. So the lure is kind of useless to us here. In that case, I probably can just get the Apricot Berry and just be done with it. And Drapion, decent enough, but actually I can drain this thing. I can do a bit of draining. That's decent, that's good. And he crunches me again. So actually I kind of broke a little even, maybe lost a little bit there, but that's fine. Inferno, not as good as Flamethrower. We're taking Flamethrower. All right, so X speed doesn't hurt Gyro Ball. We know we can't learn that as our steel move. So X speed, because we need to get a steel move so that we can evolve our, what is it? Our Scyther into a Scizor. I was about to say our Scizor into a Scyther. Our Scyther into a Scizor. We need to evolve that thing because it's going to be really good. And it's going to be steel type, so it covers so many bases. So I could race to the bush. I could probably just body this thing though. I'll race. I'll just take some, oh, that's 4 berries. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. And we'll get a Lumberry and we'll put that on the Houndoom because I think he's probably still our best Mon. The Feraligatr is probably our best for this place though, so that's fine. We'll get the Aqua Tail. Big damage, crunch. I'm just gonna Drain Punch and get the little bit that I need there. Just a little bit. It gave us 6, which is fine. This is Future Sight, who cares? Future Sight's terrible. Future Sight's not a great move. 80 is not a big deal for me. I'm not too concerned about it, so I'm gonna get the Ganlin and just give that to the Houndoom. I don't know what it does, but that's fine. And this is actually a pretty decent catch, so I'm going to send out our Catchmon, our Jumpluff, who just hangs out there until we catch something. Oh, he's getting hurt. Oh, he's getting hurt. This thing is actually tough to catch. I probably should have weakened it first, but that's fine. That's fine. I got a Citrus Berry and I got a Speed Rise. I ate those berries. Oh, that's actually decent stat gain though. I'm okay with that. We can't make room for him. He's not Gen 2, but that's fine. We're moving along. We're doing it pretty well. So Pokeball, Rare Candy, Rare Candy. Easy choice. Houndoom gets it. Armaldo, that's Gen 3. I don't have one of those yet. Jumpluff can't do anything to this thing. I mean, I do have its pre-evo, but I've never evolved one of these. It can't really do much of anything to this thing, but that's fine. I'll keep it out just to do something, because I know I outspeed at this point. I'll Giga Drain, get what I can. That's okay, that's fine. Acro's gonna do more. That should get him there. Perfect. Rock Blast kills, but that's fine. We got this thing set up and in the position where we could potentially catch it. I'm just gonna throw a couple. Oh, that hurts a little. I'm gonna throw one more. There we go, perfect, easy. So that's decent, and we got a new gender out of it, which is fine, which means we'll know if we get a special ability now. So that's not too bad. We can't bring this along, which sucks, but I would like to actually do a run with an Armaldo in it, because Armaldo would actually be a pretty decent Mon, I think. Grumpig, Gen 3. This area, I'm pretty sure, has some of the stuff that we can catch. I know it has Xatu in it, so we can do that, and Houndoom can deal with everything here. I'm just gonna really quickly check it out just to see what we've got here. This is the Ancient Ruins right there, perfect. So we have Natu, Xatu, Unknown. Okay, never mind, we don't have anything worth it. Never mind. There's so few Gen 2 Mons out there, it's so bad. I think that's the big reason why Gen 2 is tough, is because there's so few options and you really have to go and scour for them. So 80s, not a big deal. I'm just going to get the Great Ball. I'm not too concerned about bringing Unknown on our team, so I think we're good. We'll just Fire Rat this. I outspeed the Alakazam. Easy, easy. Normally, I think he outspeeds me because I think he's 120, but that's a 10 level difference, so I think we're good. Superpower is really good. I don't want to get rid of Drain Punch, but Superpower is a really powerful move. It is a really super powerful move. Unknown Run, just only Unknowns. I feel like, honestly, when I tried to play with Unknown, he died in like every fight he was in. I don't know if that would work. It would be a flex, though. It really would. It would be awesome. We'll get HP up. We're going to send this into the Miltank. He's our tank at this point. No pun intended. I think we've got what we need there. Fire Wrath kills this thing. There's no way. He doesn't have Sturdy. There's no way. He's gone. Ultra Ball. Sure, that'll work. BM. Doesn't matter. He's gone. Easy, easy, easy. This is just a sweep with Houndoom. He can just, like, all I need is Houndoom in this whole area. This is so easy. Dynamax. Does anything here Dynamax? I don't think that it does. I think Houndoom is Mega and everything else is just standard. I'll get it anyway, just in case, but I don't think there's even a Gen 2 Mon that I can remember that Dynamaxes. This is fine. Xatu has very good on special attack and speed, and very good attack for what it's worth, but he's not an attacker. That might actually be decent. This thing's going. I mean, Hypno's getting bopped, and Jumpluff can't handle this. I just want to see here, because our Xatu has the Toxic Orb. It has a special attack increasing nature as well. Its stats aren't quite as good, but I actually kind of like the defense on this one. I'll keep what we got. This is fine. We'll keep what we got. We'll send the Xatu out because it can at least tank some of this. Fire Wrath should kill both, though. Like, we should be fine. And I'll just Psychic what lives. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. I mean, I like the stats on that one, but our Xatu is kind of a little too set up right now. We can't really risk it. And at least this gives the Xatu a little bit here, so that's fine. Nugget, Charm, it's all lame. I'll take this. Wobbuffet. Is he Gen 2? He's Gen 2. I can take a Wobbuffet. Is this actually good? I wonder. I'll try to catch it because this thing can't actually attack. So I could just throw ball until I catch. Easy, easy, easy. Destiny Bond doesn't matter. I'm not taking you down. I'm just catching you. All right, so he's got Shadow Tag. I'm just going to see here. Evolutions, he evolves from Why Not. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else. 190 HP and like garbage and everything. Oh, this is amazing. I don't think so. I just don't think so. I don't think it's what we need. We'll just send him home. At least he's got better stats. I'll take that. We will go Lumberry. Lumberry on the Houndoom because the Xatu I actually kind of want to pass that condition on. IV Scan, we'll get rid of this thing. Houndoom can stay out. We can just bop this. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. All right, Lure, Pokey, Swagger, X Attack. Now, actually, I don't think that, just out of curiosity, yeah, I didn't actually see that on there. Never mind, I went a little too quickly. I didn't check the rares, so I didn't actually see that the Wobbuffet was also here. Espeon could be here, but he's super rare, so I'm not counting on it. At this point, though, I would probably take an Espeon just in case, because we actually need something that's really good, and we don't have anything that's really good from the stuff we've caught. Now, there is a potential of getting a Koraidon here, which I don't think I have, so it'd be nice to find, but I'm pretty sure that we could just go ahead and kind of bank on the fact that we're not getting anything here. Hexmaniac Kathleen. He could have tanked hits from Eater and then countered it, or distracted while another Mon hit. It's true. I think our Miltank can probably eat some hits, though, because we can probably find something that just buffs the Miltank and then do it that way. So I'm not too concerned about a tank, but yes, he might have done that work. He might have, but then we'd have to wait for 200 and we wouldn't be able to use him the whole way through. Like, it's a weird Mon, honestly, but it could potentially have been useful. Anyway, we easily bop things with this. Hydro Pump is terrible on a Feraligatr, so I think we're good. Quick Claw, another Quick Claw on the Feraligatr as well too, right? I could actually put this on the Seethor, the Seethor. Now I'm just combining the names. Now I'm just doing the stuff. So I'm gonna put this on the Seethor because he's gonna be 65 speed, which is really slow. It's actually slower than Ferali, and I kind of want it to do a little bit of speedy stuff. So this one's okay, but not good enough. We'll just bop it. I've only used one move this whole time, haven't I? And only used one move, like one version of that move every battle. Miltank to counter that nature? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Miltank is probably our tank, so he can probably do most of the tanky stuff. Pollen Puff is really decent, actually. Jump Puff can learn it too. That's not a bad option. It only heals allies, though. It doesn't heal yourself, so I would get rid of something important for that, which kind of sucks. I'm not sure I want... Actually, I kind of just want the rare candy. Just want the candy and be done with it. And we got Gym Leader Liza, which I'm not too concerned about. I bop the ever-loving hell out of this thing, right? I think I nasty plot. Oh, because he's in the Lunatone, and I definitely had speed. I meant the Quick Claw offsetting the down speed nature on Miltank, maybe? Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That could actually be pretty decent. Fire Wrath kills everything. I'm not too concerned. I'm +2. I'm +2. It's easy enough. But yes, you're absolutely right. Actually, now that he's got a Gardevoir, ooh, this might be bad. This might be bad, actually. I'll try to flinch him. Come on. Okay, never mind. It just kills right out. Okay, I know that thing has like 120 base special defense. It's actually really decent. Fire Wrath kills this too. This is just a sweep. This is so easy. Grumpig, Fire Wrath kills that too. Get him out of here. Easy, easy, easy. Metagross. Now we get to see if, I'm gonna go Fire Wrath. Bop, there we go. I'm not sure I would have killed him without that, actually. But yeah, I've never actually beaten this gym leader because I've never even fought this gym leader, so that's kind of cool. That's really neat. Anyway, easy sweep. Like, Houndoom just did all the work. Mountain is going to be a place where we can get some Gen 2s. I guarantee it. We're going to check that out. We're going to go over here. We're going to go Ice Cave Island, Metro Mountain. Perfect. There's got to be something here. There is a... that goes right to Gen 3. Actually, Natu and Xatu. I think we could get Magcargo. Magcargo's Gen 2. At least we could get that. Is he actually? I just got to see. He is Generation... I feel like he is. It's number 219. It's totally Generation 2. Never mind. It's totally Gen 2. So we can get a Gen 2. We can get a Fire Rock here, which is one of the worst mons, I feel like. We can get him. We can get Skarmory, which is amazing. Murkrow, which we can't use fully, but we can still use a little. Skarmory would be awesome if I could get that. And we could also get a T-Tar here, because we can get Pupitar. So never mind. We got a lot of options. My Duranta's Guillotine with the passive Compound Eyes and a Held Item Lenses. Oh, wow. Wow, that's decent. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty busted. I feel like Durant is actually really... I can't say underappreciated because people appreciate him. I just feel like he's one of those mons that is way stronger than he appears. He actually is about as strong as you'd expect an ant to be if it was that large. Wild Aggron. Houndoom's going to be pretty terrible against this thing. What hits this? Fighting type moves. Actually, Miltank can deal with this, right? We don't have fighting anymore. Who has it? Feraligatr. Feraligatr can eat this thing up. I'm going to Depulse. Ooh. I was kind of hoping that he would at least live a little bit longer, live a little bit more on that so that I could have gotten a bit more HP, but that's fine. Feraligatr eats that hit. Power point up, and I'll put that on... Actually, I'll put it on the Milk Drink. Milk Drink is a really good one to get power points on. Ivy Scan. That guy's got some decent stats, actually. I'll try 2 Ball. 1 if he hurts me hard. That's fine, I'll try 2. Nope. Never mind, we'll just punch him, get all that back, and now I'll try again. I think we got him. Great Ball, upgrade a little. Wow, he's just eating those hits. His speed rose a lot too. Okay, there we go. So we got decent we got decent stat gain out of that. Blah. There we go. And Rockhead is a really good ability. We had that one. We did have that one. That's fine. Wait, he gets Hustle Compound Eyes. Durant is weirdly good. Durant is actually decent. I like him. We got the Memory Mush. Okay, perfect. Scyther. All right. We're going to get Steel Wing. We need a Steel move. It's his only Steel move he can learn. So we're going to take it. Or at least the only Steel move we can just teach him like this. Slash, we don't really need as much of. I'm going to get Steel Wing instead. And now we can evolve this thing when it levels up 1 time. So that's fine. We'll send out the Houndoom. And we will... Should I actually catch this Go-Goat? I don't know if he's that good. I'm going to throw 2 of these. I'm going to throw 2. There we go. Caught him on the first one. That's decent. I know he's not Gen 2, by the way, but I wanted to catch one just in case we got some good stuff from him. I want to see what he gets. Skidoo, so that's fine. Yeah, he's actually pretty decent. Those are good stats. That's not bad. I can't take him on the team, but that's fine. We get him to go home. Serious Mint. I can give this to the Miltank, which actually probably is the best option we have here. So we'll give this to the Miltank, because that's a really good option for him. Perfect. So the Miltank is no longer down speed nature, which is awesome. And he got the benefit of having the vitamins. Rhyperior kind of sends me out again. Grass is going to be good, but our grass option is weak to him. And I'm pretty sure that he's got sturdy, like he always does. I'm going to send it for Alligator. For Alligator eats this hit. I'm just going to Drain Pulse, get as much as possible. That's a lot of damage. We need to do 2 more to get all the stuff. Drill Run hurts. Drill Run hurts. That at least took the damage a lot better than anybody else on our team would. Like, it's a thing. It took the damage. X accuracy is going to be amazing for this next upcoming fight. 154 out of 250. I feel like for Alligator's actually a really good option to send in against his Mon here, because I'm pretty sure Samurant's dark, which means for Alligator can do some big work to it. I'll just see if we need to Ether up. We got 6 left. That's probably enough. It's probably enough, actually. I think maybe I will buy one of these, though, and just get them all, just to be sure. Because I'm a little concerned. We will keep what we got. I'm going to X and do it. This will be fine. He doesn't. Oh, never mind. It's the other Samurant. The Samurant that evolves at nighttime, I think, that gets it. We're going to D-Dance. He Terrad. Oh, this is going to get scary. This is going to get scary. Hydro Pump. Ooh. I'm going to Drain right now and just eat some up. Sacred Sword. Okay, so we're doing about the same amount as he's doing to us. I can eat one more hit, and I can D-Dance and survive his hits. Okay, I'm going to do this and see if we can manage it. Sacred Sword. Okay, and we got the special defense boost. That's fine. We eat that. That's big. And we'll eat a little bit more. So we're not actually doing the most damage that we could do, but we're doing just enough to stay alive. And we got a +2 on each of those. And a +1 on the defense. Ice Fang. That might do what we need. We have no battle effects. Might do it. Perfect. Okay, we needed this thing gone. Okay. Now we got Slacking. Drain Punch should get a lot of HP. That should eat up. Oh my goodness, look at how much. He did so much damage. That crit, too. That was the thing. It crit on us. Oh, wow. I'm in a much more comfortable position, though. And this thing is gone if I hit. Yeah, no way. It's 4 times super effective. Klefki, Drain Punch. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. There's nothing he can do to hurt this for Alligator. For Alligator got to set up and do something. I like that. Finally, for Alligator gets to be awesome. Impish Mint. Lot of nature changes, honestly. Up defense, down special attack. I don't think there's anybody who really wants that. I feel like the Miltank might enjoy it, but honestly, the Feraligatr might enjoy it too, now that I'm thinking about it. But even then, I think we got our best natures on them. T-Bolt on Miltank is the only one who can learn it by TM. Okay. At this point, do we actually need the XP? We're getting pretty close to just maximizing our levels. I don't think we need the XP share, or XP charm rather. But at this point, I think we just take the Ultra Ball. I think that's fine. It's okay. Gigalith, definitely not a Gen 2. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. He's got good stats. He's got decent stats. I'll throw 1. Because I've got this guy already. Explosion hurts. Yeah, I figured 1 was all I'd get away with. I just didn't think he'd explode on me. Linking Cord, perfect. Scyther becomes Scizor. Got 2 lenses same time on Durant now. Oh, wow. That's incredible. Just break this game. Yeah, Durant with the guillotines. So we get Bullet Punch. Ooh, that is also Steel, and it's arguably better than Steel Wing. But at the same time, it's arguably better than Wing Attack is really what it is, because we're not flying anymore. So actually, I think Wing Attack can go, and we keep the Bug and the Steel moves. That's probably better. We don't need Wing Attack, because Wing Attack hits Grass, and it hits, what else? Grass and Bug. We've got Bug, and if they send a Bug against us, we're pretty much just going to crush it. Like, that would be a stupid move. Each gives 5 more accuracy, and with the passive and the Fat Guillotine one has 30 chance, how high do you think I am now? I don't know exactly what Compound Eyes gives you, but I know you're at least 40 plus. I don't know what does the passive do for you? I gotta check that up actually, because I never know what the passives contribute in number, but I do know that it's going to increase it a lot. Bullet Punch, decent move though, very decent move. And the Clown, oh, I like this. Bumbling Buffoon, brace for a brilliant battle. Oh my goodness, the consonants in this one. So let's see here. I feel like he's probably going to be pretty easy for the Scizor to deal with now, actually. Strange Battle affects one Pokemon's ability, affects your Pokemon's types. Here's my question. Do I get to choose which ability type, all that stuff I get? If that's the case, then I can battle him and take an ability change, because I can actually get one of these unlocked hidden abilities. And for this guy, it's sheer force. Ooh, sheer force would be pretty mean. It would ruin our healing, but it would be pretty decent. Let's go down to this one. Xatu, I'm not really too concerned about. Actually, I'm not too concerned about Jump Fluff either because we've beaten the game with that. So let's check out this. Scrappy can hit Ghost with normal and fighting moves. That's a really good option. And boost attack if hit by a grass type instead of taking. That's also decent. Not too bad. Those are both pretty decent. This one, I'm really curious here. Halves his weight. I'm not too concerned. Like, most of the time, you don't actually have to deal with weight or moves that affect you based upon your weight. So I'm not actually I'm not too concerned about that. Houndoom, I don't think, had any better abilities. Yeah, he had Unnerve, which is fine. Actually, Unnerve might be the better one now that I think about it, because we can stop the Rayquaza and stuff from eating their berries. Unnerve might be good. That might be decent. I'm not sure I even need that one, actually. Actually, you know what? I could affect a Pokemon's items and change the Toxic Orb. My Aggron has Meteor Beam. Which one is that? Is that the Steel Beam one that's like, it halves your HP? If that's the case, that's pretty mean. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to try this. Blacephalon, all your Feraligators items, no! Oh, it's random! Well, let's see what he's got now. He's lost all of his Quick Claws. He got 2 Golden Punches. Ow. Oh, that's terrible. It's the rock type move. Oh, here, I'm gonna look that up actually. I don't know what that one does. 2-turn attack, gathers space power and boosts special attack. Oh, never mind. I know what this one is. Yeah, never mind. I know what this one is. That's a decent move, yeah. Now, Aggron, I think you can run him mixed, can't you? Check Compound Eyes. I will do just that, actually. Compound Eyes Pokemon. And we'll go to just this one. This is fine. So this, increase the accuracy of moves. Oh my goodness, they're doing a formula for me. So by multiplying the original accuracy by a factor of 1.3. Oh, it's not too bad then. So you would normally have 40, so 1.3 times that would be what? 4, 8, 12, 52 accuracy? That seems to be, yeah, that's pretty decent. It's over halfway chance that you just instant kill everything you fight. That's a pretty decent boost. Not too bad. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. So yeah, I learned something new today. I do like to learn new things. That's good. I'm gonna move this back to my stream so that I can see what's going on, because I always look back there to see if I did something stupid or if I missed something that hit me really hard. So it's always a good option to just kind of keep that open as well. All right, so for Alligator, kind of unfortunate, losing all of his Quick Claws. I really wanted those. They're not as big a deal for him. I probably would have preferred them on the Scizor, but that's fine. We'll get a, do I need a Hyper Pot? I'm not gonna take one. I'm gonna get one for free. If I can get one for free, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save my money. I'm not in a position where I'm too safe to just start spending money willy-nilly. So I'm not gonna do that just yet. IV, that's fine. I think Xatu can probably go home. He's really not that good, honestly. Scizor can eat up most hits, but just not a ground move. That's the biggest problem. Miltank eats everything. Jumpluff does not appreciate flying. I think we're good here. We'll drain this thing, get some HP back, and I'll just Mud Slap it to do that little bit of extra, just in case it was sturdy and I crit or something. Mega Horn. Oh, I lived on 1, didn't I? I lived on 1 HP. That's impressive. Okay. Got the Dynaband. My team is Durant, Orbeetle. Orbeetle can get G-Max, yes. Corviknight, Tapu Koko. Really? Did you start with a Tapu? That's pretty impressive if you caught it along the way. Volcarona is a god, and Aggron is also a Mega Aggron god. I don't know if Aggron can get G-Max as well, because I know there's a couple mons, like Gengar can get G-Max, which I know that for a fact. You caught Koko. Ooh, very good then, very decent. Feraligatr can probably outspeed the Rhydon, but I don't think it outspeeds the Miltank, and that's the biggest problem. Not the Miltank, the Pidgeot. So I'm gonna send it to the Scizor, and we're going to, let's just knock off this thing. We'll do some damage here. Do a little bit of damage. That's fine. Air Slash, EQ. That's fine. Actually, it didn't do as much as I thought it would. Okay, I can Bullet Punch and just obliterate this thing, and then I can just Body Slam, just in case. Just in case. Aggron can Mega, yeah. I knew Aggron can Mega, but I didn't know if he could Mega and G-Max. If he can only Mega, that's fine too. Like, that's decent. I'm gonna B-Slam this. We're gonna hit him hard. We're gonna get rid of him. Caesar does not appreciate those hits. Mystical Rock, that is for weather effects. Do I have anybody that generates weather? I'm pretty sure I don't. Why would it do this? Like, it's so weird. It's giving me, oh, I got Sunny Day, never mind. Oh, the Sunny Day from so far back, I forgot about that. Jumpluff I still think I get rid of though, and Mystical Rock is okay at best. I think probably the best thing about this is to upgrade it to another item. Go-Goat, that's fine. Caesar can deal with this thing. I'm just kind of worried about my HP. I can deal with that though. I can 100% kill that thing, so I'm not too concerned. So this is fine. Super Pot, that's actually not a bad option in this case. I'm at 99 out of 100. I'm actually gonna heal the Caesar. I'm gonna heal the Scizor because whatever was coming up I was fine with, and I think we're good. We can just deal with this thing. I'm just gonna Swords D. Drill Peck hurts a little. I get a Steel Wing Bullet Punch. Let's try it. Okay, just kills him. Never mind. Okay, he's gone. Easy, 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 easy. No problem. Volcano Wasteland. I gotta see what I can get here because I gotta see if there's anything that's Gen 2 related in those. We're actually getting through this pretty well, but I still want a couple of better mons. So Volcano, Wasteland, they're both right beside each other, so they're pretty easy to find. So Volcano can drop us what? A Slugma. I don't want that. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. A Torkoal's Gen 3. It could drop Typhlosion. Typhlosion would be a mean addition to our team. I know that we still have a fire type already, but Typhlosion's awesome and I could turn him Ghost. So there is that. So that's pretty decent. And Entei would also be Entei. I think it's Entei would also be pretty god tier. As far as the other, we got T-Tar in the Wasteland. I think we go T-Tar. Like, I think it's just a thing. We just go T. And is there anything else? Not really. We're basically banking on the T-Tar, but that's fine because he's pretty common. Like, T-Tar is very obvious. We're going to go for him. We don't have a rock type, so I think that's fine. We'll go there. We'll go Wasteland. Wasteland is more dangerous, but it's more rewarding for us because T-Tar does so much work for our team. Komo, nah, don't really need those stats. Probably need to get the Caesar out of there, though. What hits this thing on our team? Fairy type, actually. Fairy type hits it hard. Houndoom's gonna destroy this. Easy, easy, easy. Doesn't matter. 100% kill. Easy, easy, easy. And big XP is decent. All right, so 101, 110 is nothing. So actually we've got an entire stream where we should be just fine here. Big Nug, easy, easy, easy. And then there's this guy, Baxcalibur. I'm fine, just Moonblast this thing. Just hurt him really badly. Oh, he lives. High Horse, oh, I do not live. Oh, wow. That thing did so much damage. All right, Feraligatr doesn't outspeed him, right? I don't think he does. I feel like Baxcalibur's okay speed, but Feraligatr should eat this hit and Drain Punch him. You got your Corviknight maxes? Really? Okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that if that's the case. I just didn't even know that was a thing. Of course I missed a 95 accuracy move. Are you kidding me? I just took all that damage for free. Oh my goodness. All right, Drain Punch. He high horsepowers. He would not have killed without that. Those 95 and 90 accuracy moves are destroying me. All right, I'm pretty sure I don't do much to him. I might, actually Bullet Punch might do it. Yeah, Bullet Punch does it. Caesar's got Sky High Attack. We're good. That did so much work to our team. That shouldn't have happened that way. I hate the lucky moves are the worst. I need just 100% accuracy moves all the time. Candy Jar, nothing to take there. Really nothing. Drampa, we've got bad options to deal with this. This is not a good spot to be in. And Jumpluff and Xatu are useless in this whole zone. This is a problem for our team. This is an issue for our team. I'll just start body slamming. I want to get the Drampa out of here, I think. You casually have 3 steals. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with steel types, you know? Steel types are really, really broken. Like, they are so powerful, it's insane. So we'll get rid of the Drampa. Wow, do the damage. That wasn't even super effective. That was just big damage. We'll just hit him again. Bop. Caesar with +1 is doing all that work. This is actually incredible. The Caesar might be able to carry us through this. And I can get the Revive, which is probably a good option for either one, really, but I'm gonna take Feraligatr, actually. I'm gonna take him. I think he's probably better. So this is fine. Caesar's set up. I'm gonna Swords Dance again. I'm gonna do another Swords D. D-Pulse set should be fine. We should eat that up. I can do another Swords D if that's all he's got. I can bop everything in his entire team now. Everything, not his entire team, everything in the game now. Unless I get an event, which will really ruin my day. Retaliate, not a bad move, honestly. Not the best move. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. We'll just take some more money. We'll keep building up the money. Komo, at this point, we should kill with a bullet punch. Yeah, because we're killing everything. We're super high attack, we're +5. You found a golden bug net. What is that? I've never even heard of that. Is that an item? That's amazing if that's the case. Protein would be a really good option here. Caesar especially. He's a setup sweeper, like there's no way. There's no way, it's over. Bop. Easy, easy, easy. Soothe Bell. Oh, Soothe Bell would be nice. Soothe Bell on the Scizor or the Houndoom would be nice. I'm gonna put it on this thing, actually. I'm gonna put it on this thing. And actually, I got Technician. I didn't even realize that. It's a red item. I've never seen that thing. That's so cool. What does that do? I gotta know now. I feel like the bug net is... I'm just gonna guess here and just say that it probably slows them down. It probably does a slow effect. But that's my random guess, having no experience with it. We got nothing, that's perfect. Como dies, that's definite. And Flygon... Feraligatr can eat a hit from this thing and get a bit of HP. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna bullet punch this out of existence, and we're going to drain punch. I'm gonna hit this thing. I know that I go first, so I guess I can hit anything I want. But just in case he lived, there we go, we get some HPs. The Earthquake is not appreciated, but that's fine. I'll just deal with this and I'll D-dance, just in case I get another double battle. Because that'll be fine for me. That way I get the Feraligatr speeding up. I'd like to have those Quick Claws, but we don't have them anymore, which sucks. This is fine. I'll PowerPoint up. I will go for more drains? Yeah, more drains. That's fine. Actually, no. We want, not Synthesis. We wanted Miltanks, Milk Drink. We want more of those, because Miltank is staying on the team. That's 100% staying all the way through. So we're gonna do this. This is fine. We're gonna bullet punch. We're gonna get rid of this thing. It's gone. Easy, easy. And Lumberry is probably our best option because we don't have great options. I could get the Lure because I haven't yet found the T-Tar. I think I'll do that. Actually, I'll get the Lure just in case. Oh, we got a Como. Oh my goodness. We can steal the item. We can knock off and steal that and get all those levels. That's decent. Let's go for it. That's so cool. Okay, so Rare Candy, 2 levels each. That's decent, that's decent. And I'm going to heal up here just in case, because I think that's probably a smart idea. I'm gonna heal them both. And we'll get the Rare Candy. It was just a Como. That's fine. All right, Como, he kinda doesn't deal a Xatu, but we don't have a great move on it. We have Psychic, I guess. We do have a great move. We can deal with this thing. Boom Burst. Ooh, Boom Burst is really powerful. If he was normal, he would have killed me with that. There's no way I would have survived that. Now, we went through the Wasteland and didn't get a single T-Tar appearance, which kind of sucks. And the Badlands, Scovillain's not Gen 2. Yeah, Gen 9. Wow, way further ahead, Xatu's fine here. It can deal with this. I mean, it's not a problem. What I think we'll do is I'm going to check. I feel like I didn't check the Badlands to see if there's anything here. So we'll check the Badlands and we'll see if we got any options, because I'm pretty sure we have none. We have zilch here. So let's see what we got. Diglett, Geodude, Rhyhorn. We got Donphan. Oh, we do have one option. I forgot about Donphan. I always forget about Donphan, but yeah, he's a good option actually. And we have Onix, which could be a really decent option. I've beaten the game with Gligar, so I'm not gonna do that. Onix to Steelix could be a good option. So we have 2 decent ones here. And that's pretty much it, because the legend here is Groudon and we can't use them. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna Psychic this. Just gonna do some damage. Overheat hurts. Overheat hurts. And the poison's gonna hurt even more. I think we die from the poison, actually. It's only 1/16. We might not. Oh, 16 damage. Okay, we don't die from it. We live. Double Edge could be really mean on my Miltank. Xatu's probably not going to do much else in this entire area, so that's fine. We got 112 to worry about, which is going to be an issue. I kind of want the Double Edge. And we got 192 attack. Actually, it's going to go very far if we take the Double Edge, because that'll be big damage. That's like 180 base. I think it's a good idea. I think we're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of the Body Slam, as much as it's awesome, because Double Edge is just such a monstrous ability. and I have the speed to take advantage of it. And I have Milk Drink to get that HP back. All right, he's gonna kill, so I'm just gonna Psychic and just let him bop this. The Brave Bird at least does a little bit to him. That was kind of a waste of a Brave Bird, let's be real. Miltank eats this up. We're at 300. How much HP do we have? Wow. We are at 347. Feraligatr is known for HP, and he's only got 291. Miltank is pretty bumped out. This is decent. I'm going to just double edge. I'm just going to double edge and do the damage. Bop! It didn't do wow. I expected it to do more than that. Cross poison, don't you poison me. Okay, good, perfect. We get the heal. I'm going to knock off Cross poison. He's just crossing. I was hoping that he would do another Brave Bird, but he didn't want to hurt himself. That's fine. We eat those up. Without the poison, we're fine. Kabutops, I don't think he does anything. I'll just Milk Drink. I don't think he has anything. Liquidation, yeah, it's fine. We got this. Knock off. Just get rid of that item. Like, there's no longer any items. Those are tournament illegal now. Get them out of here. Liquidation, easy. I can Milk Drink this. Bugnet gives me a 10% chance of replacing an enemy with a rare bug-type Pokemon. That's so weird. That's so... I mean, it's cool. I like that. But that's such a weird ability. Special Offense Harshly Fell. And Bellossom is a special attacker. I don't think I'm sticking around. I think Caesar eats that up. We're just going to go to Caesar. Oh, a Drain Punch. Maybe he doesn't eat it up. I'm going to Swords D. Petal Blizzard. Oh my goodness. That was the worst move you could have done there. I'm going to go again. Drain Punch. That's fine. I'm going to get another one. Petal Blizzard. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. This is just a setup sweep. And I wish that Quick Claw was actually coming in a little handier earlier, but that's fine. I should be able to deal with this. I'm still +5. I should be able to deal with everything on his team. Okay, easy. Beedrill has no HP. There's no way he's living through that. Kabutops, gone. Gone. Sweep. Scissor's a monster. Like, Scissor's doing so much work. Bullet Punch even kills a Sand Slash, and he has like base 120 defense. It's really decent. Easy, easy sweep. At this point, I'll take a rare candy, actually. And I will put that on Scizor, honestly. Scissor's doing so much work for our team. Now we got the Camerupt, which is going to be a kind of a problem for us, at least. Feraligatr can deal with it, but I don't want to risk the mischance. That's the problem. Bullet Punch should do some. And I should be able to hit him with a Drain Punch and finish the rest. Let's just do what we need. Drain Punch is actually going to hit the Dugtrio and probably kill it because Dugtrio has no HP. Yeah, there you go. Easy. No problem. No fuss, no problem. Easy, easy, easy. I'll get the Revive. I'll throw that on the Xatu. That's fine. 114, that's an admin. Decent, decent. Scizor can deal with this. I'm going to Swords. Marowak. Ooh, I see you, big guy. That's not enough to do a Bullet Punch on him. Never mind. I'm going to go Houndoom because fire is going to boost me. Boom, there we go. Boost the power of fire moves. He might not stick around, but I'm going to fire Wrath. There we go, he's gone. There's no way. There's no way. And it's sunny out, which is actually really decent for us. So we boosted the power of fire moves. It's sunny. That technically means Flamethrower does the same amount, but Gyarados is going to hurt me, so I don't think so. I don't think so. Jumpluff eats that up, doesn't he? We have good special defense. We have a bad nature for it, but we have pretty decent special defense. But for some reason, Feraligatr has more, so maybe we just go to the Feraligatr and just do the work. Because Feraligatr can eat this thing. Like, he can't do anything to me. I'm going to D-Dance up. Hurricane! Oh, I see you, big dog! I see you, big flying monster, sea monster thing! Hurricane again. That hurts. The confusion actually kind of sucks there. I'm going to Ice Fang. Okay, we need 2 more. There we go. Snap right out. We needed 1 more. Perfect. He was in the bare edge. That was probably a high hit. I'm going to Ice Fang again. Stockpile. That means he lives through the next one. And I can't use the Aqua Tail here because the Aqua Belch. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right. Xatu technically kills this thing, but I'm not really thinking Xatu's good enough to do it. Let's try it. Psychic. Yeah, he just hits me first. Yeah, he's faster. And Xatu's pretty lame. All right. Scizor is immune to Belch. I'll just do this. Slack off. He had his HP. I'm just going to do this. We're going to boost up. He's going to boost up himself. I'm going to get way faster boosting. Going to do way more boosting all at once. Because all he's doing is just trying to prepare for the massive hit I'm going to throw at him. And now he's Steel Wing him. I'll stat check. Oh, really? He has Haze. Okay, so he's wasting my time. All right, that's fine. I'll Swords D once. And then I will just Bullet Punch so that I get that hit. And now it doesn't matter if he got rid of it because I can still kill him. Oh, I see you, Big Snake. That was decent. That was decent. Bullet Punch should do the damage. Dugtrio's a terrible Mon, honestly. Alakazam, he's going to be faster, but Bullet Punch might do the job. Oh, it didn't. Aurasphere hurts. That's fine. He's not faster than a Bullet Punch because he has no priority. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that hurt a lot. And now we're back to this thing. I'm just going to X-Scissor and kill it. There we go. Easy, easy sweepage. And Scizor is a monster. He's really kind of the Crobat of this run. He's doing so much work for our team. Calcium's a good option, actually. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to heal them with this. I think I'm just going to wait up, and I'm going to give the Calcium to the Houndoom, because he's still our best special attacker. And we got Giovanni. I should have healed. Oh, I should have healed up. I didn't even think about it. Ooh, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be an issue. Swords D. We're going to punch him now. We're just going to go straight for the punch. Just get rid of this thing, so that's a problem out of the way. Nidoqueen. She might take a punch, actually. We'll try it. Oh, she barely took a punch. Come on. Very last little tick there. All right, I know I had speed with the Houndoom. I can deal with this thing. Rhyperior, Fire Wrath, that's fine. Oh, really? I do the damage to this thing. Get him out of here. That's a massive deal right there. Honchkrow, I can Moonblast this. I can get rid of this thing. I know he's pretty defensive, but he's not defensive enough to tank that. Dugtrio, he might outspeed me, actually. He does. He didn't use a ground move. That's so weird. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. This is where it's going to get problematic. Let's do a Flamethrow. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I did some decent work to him, at least. He's getting big boosts. That's the problem. And I don't have priority anymore to deal with this thing. Miltank can eat any one hit, right? Come on, you gotta eat any one hit, buddy. I'm going to Double Edge. We're just gonna go straight out. Big damage, get rid of it. Easy, easy, easy. All right, and Nidoqueen cannot do enough damage to the Miltank. I'm gonna heal. So, ooh, never mind. I didn't realize he had a superpower. I can just Double Edge. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I was gonna think maybe I can Milk Drink again, but I'm not even gonna risk it. Not even gonna try. I forgot he got Mega Kangaskhan. We got the Mega Brace, though. That's so perfect at this stage of the game. All right, so that's fine. So we're going to heal up. I'm going to give a Max Revive. 1 Max Revive for the Scizor, because we need him for the sweepage. And we're going to get Mega Brace. And we got the Steelix. Oh, wow. That's actually big. That is a massive deal. So we're going to keep this. We're going to Milk Drink, and I'm going to... I think X-Scissor does the work to the Mudsdale, actually. Weirdly enough, it's not that fast. Oh, it was close. It was close. And he did nothing to me, so that's fine. So at this point, I'm going to Mud Slap, hit the Steelix, reduce his accuracy, Bullet Punch, easy, easy, easy. Get him out of here. Easy, easy, easy. And he misses because Iron Tail's super inaccurate anyway. Let's start throwing. Oh, come on. I want this thing. This one's actually kind of tough to catch. I might need to throw something more at him. I might need to do a bit more damage. Let's X's. It's probably not going to do too much. Yeah, that's fine. It does a little bit more. And he's hurting himself. He doesn't have Rock Head, that means. That means he's probably got Sturdy, right? He's got Sheer Force. Ooh. Okay, I'll take the Sheer Force. I didn't realize he'd have that. I'm putting that on the team. Xatu, did we beat the run with him? We have not. We've beaten the run with Jumpluff. That's the only one we've beaten the run with. Jumpluff will be really good against the final boss, but I feel like we need to drop this thing just because we've already beaten the game once with it. So I'm going to try to do it with this other Mon here. So I'm going to get rid of Jumpluff. I'm not losing a whole lot with this thing. The acrobatics was pretty mean, but that's about it. But I want to beat the run with Mons that I haven't done it yet. So that should be fine. And I don't think I've done it with Steelix. Yes, I didn't. Perfect. I never checked it, so I was kind of concerned. So we should be fine. Fairy Terra is a really good shard, actually. That's a really solid option. And Houndoom could really use this. I'm going to give this to Houndoom, actually. That's a smart idea. That's a decent idea. I'm going to wait up for the revives, see if we get a freebie. Dugtrio and Centiskorch, we can just bop both of these. Now, Scizor cannot stay out, but we can keep the Miltank out, and Steelix can eat one hit because he's not as big a deal. I'm just going to get rid of this thing, and, what do I want? Dig? Sure, Dig. Dig works. That's fine. Earthquake. Ooh. Oh, if he's got Earthquake, that's gonna hurt me. That's gonna hurt me. I have to get rid of him. I was gonna heal up here, but I've got to get rid of this thing before it Earthquakes, because that would do so much damage to Steelix. That would do so much pain. All right, a free revive, a PP max. I don't really need that. I'll get the free revive. I need to heal up though. I need to heal the Steelix. And, the Miltank can still heal itself. I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna bank on that. We're gonna get the Houndoom back. Houndoom is the most important mon on our team right now. So we should get him back. This is a bad team to send out against this. We're gonna milk drink. Milk drink time, and I'm gonna dig and try to get this thing. Because they shouldn't have EQ. Sappy Seed, that sucks. Oh, they're all faster. Wow. So actually the Miltank did not get much out of that. Scizor is actually able to appreciate everything this guy will do. Floaty Fault, maybe not that. That's the only thing. All right, I'm gonna Bullet Punch. I'm going to dig again. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. That hurts a little, but Bullet Punch should kill this thing. No, actually, never mind. I think I need to Swords D. It hurts to do that damage to me. It hurts to do that damage, but we get rid of the Omastar. I was not going to hit the Jump Pluff. That's why I didn't want to do it. So I had to do what I did. That's fine. Now we're set up a little bit. We're set up a little bit. Scizor can do some work. I'm going to Bullet Punch this and try to get him out of here. Because honestly, I think we can handle the Jump Pluff. And we'll Iron Tail. It's not great, but we're trying it. We're trying it. We're doing some work. Scizor's attack harshly fell. And of course, Iron Tail misses because it always misses. So that didn't work out. So we're actually at -2. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. We're going to go to Houndoom, and we are going to Iron Tail and miss. We're just going to do an Iron Tail and miss real quick. Shadow Bone. Ooh. Oh, we hit perfect. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Flamethrower does the work. Iron Tail may not do the work. And Houndoom dies, honestly. Houndoom dies 100%. I'm going to Fiery Wrath. And I'm going to Iron Tail for the sake of it. It didn't do enough to the Jump Pluff. This thing's gonna take my HPs, that's the problem. He's just gonna do that, that's fine. We got rid of him, but honestly our team's not doing very well. This is kind of bad. This is really, really kind of bad. And Miltank cannot appreciate that. Actually, I think we're just done. That's fine. It's close to the time where I would normally end the run anyway, so maybe if the run ends, I'm not too concerned. Yeah, the slacking did the damage there. And now we've got the Drapion to deal with, which is gonna be way tougher to deal with than I need. Drapion's definitely outspeeding the Steelix. I'm gonna X Scissor and hope we win. Hope we live. Oh, it missed! Oh, the miss was critical there. I needed that miss. That was awesome. And we're going to dig again. Bullet Punch kills the Drapion. You hatched a Dino with Sludge Bomb well on your run. Wow. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Hammer Arm kills. So now it's just this. Now it's just Steelix, and Steelix is not that great. We're on the wrong setup too, because he can actually hit us here, so I'm gonna Iron Tail. That hurts, but that's fine. We can actually deal with this. Now I dig while he's loafing around, and then he never hits me again. This is good. This is decent. So we get the damage. We always get the damage. And he can't heal anymore, so I actually win this way, because slacking is really easy to work around. Oh, we barely won that fight. Steelix did so much there. I didn't think he would, because he's not that great a mon, but he did so much work. All right, Scizor comes back full, and Houndoom comes back full. We used a lot of money there. And it's 118, so we got one more round. I'm gonna bring the Feraligatr back, and that way we get him some XPs. Steelix cannot stay out. There's no way. Oh, Feraligator's still not a thing that I can really use reliably, though. I'm gonna have to leave these out. I'm gonna Drain Punch this. I'm going to Bullet Punch it as well. That should work. That does the damage. Drain Punch kills. Perfect. Third Wide Lens, really? Wow. That's incredible luck. What is your luck at? You must have like at least an A or an A+ luck on this game, because I feel like I never get that close. I'm gonna Drain Punch, and I'm gonna X Scissor. X Scissor should do more damage. That's fine. He's getting the defense boost, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. Oh, that hurts a lot. We don't do enough, do we? We don't do enough, do we? Oh, we do. Perfect. Just barely. Just barely. Free Revive, that's good. Super Pot, I don't think I want that. I'm gonna get a Hyper Pot. I'm gonna heal the Scizor. Needs the heal. We're gonna be facing off against a gym. I know this for a fact. And that's the problem. I don't have the team to be able to beat that because it's going to be ground types. And we don't have what we need there. Feraligator's like the only wall that we have. So I'm going to heal these two both up. We're going to revive the Xatu just in case. The Miltank might have been a better option, but the Xatu might be something. It's rock. Ooh, I can D-dance up. Ooh, I can D-dance up. Freeze dry. No! Are you kidding me? Does freeze dry, is ice moves weakened by sunlight? Because that should have done more damage. That really should have done more damage. I can get away with another D-dance at that range. That's actually not bad, because I can heal off of this guy. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. Oh, we kill him and we eat so much back. Okay, never mind. I'm in the zone now. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. Supercell's gonna hurt. Does he get more back? Does he get more back? I'm definitely outspeeding him. I'm not too concerned. Okay, so he sent this out. So a lot of these mons, I have to be afraid that they're gonna have sturdy. This dude right here, Tyrantrum has really good defense. Oh, come on, hurt him hard, hurt him hard. There we go. Head smash, it instant kills me. Wow, head smash from a Tyrantrum that was Terra. That makes sense, actually, that's fine. I did so much work with that Feraligator. I think it was well worth it. Xatu was the worst option then because I thought I was gonna have a ground type, but I have a rock type to deal with. Steelix is okay against this, but not great. Scissor's actually kind of decent against rock, actually. Never mind, we're good. Barbarical, I'm gonna do this. Stone Edge, that'll hurt a little. Yes, it will. We're going to Bullet Punch twice. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Bullet Punch twice was the right idea. Because I probably wouldn't have killed with one bullet. Crustle, oh, this might be a thing. He's gone. Okay, I'm certain he was going for head smash. That's what that thing does. Bullet Punch is 100% killing this dude. Get him out of here. That was the worst thing to fight a Bullet Punch with. All right, Scizor does so much work with this party. He does so much work. So we got desert, we got mountain. I think I'm just gonna go mountain straight back to wasteland. I think that's probably our loop right now, at least until we get a T-Tar. And T-Tar might help us in the final fight. I'm not sure, might. But we'll go mountain. I think this is a good place to call it though, because we've already gone for a little bit here and we've done some pretty decent work. We went pretty well on the Gen 2 challenge so far, and I'm actually pleased with where it's gone. So I'm gonna call it here. I'm just gonna spend my gotchas because I always forget to do that. And I have no idea. I feel like I was told what that thing was, but I don't remember. I have no idea what that is. We're gonna go to the move ups though. I actually have got a fondness for the move up station. It does a bit better chance of getting more moves. And we got an epic and 2 rares. That's actually pretty decent. That's a decent note to end on. We didn't do too badly there. We'll save and quit. And I think that's a good spot to call it. Anyway, that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me, and thanks for hopping in the chat and just keeping me company. And I'm gonna get up out of here, but you take care and have a great weekend. Bye-bye for now.